doggies and dump them mimosos. The first Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto. First Florida man was Hernando de Soto.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. It's Friday, everybody. It's Friday. Yay! This is Booze and Body Cams, and you know what that means. For the next at least 2 hours, maybe longer, we'll see, we will be hanging out, KFARR and I, this way. KFARR and I will be hanging out, watching some body cam videos, having a couple of sips of alcohol, and laughing at dumb criminals. If you want to support the show and you make any little itty bitty super chat at all, we will give these good doggies over here. We have Xena. We have other Xena. Xena one.
She's
There
asleep.
She is.
She's asleep.
Other Xena and Ava, ready to receive the mini milk bones for any donation at all. If you donate $10 or more, we will amputate a duck's foot live on air and feed it to the dogs who are down there. Feed it to the dogs. And if you donate $20 or greater, KFARR and I will both have a shot of alcohol. Now, the first one's always full. After that, for me, not so much. We can get KFARR super drunk, though, because he just keeps drinking them because he was in the Navy. And that's what they do. I know because I'm married to a Marine, and that's what he does.
Is that what we're going with? I can drink for infinity, aka about half the bottle, half the Franken bottle I have left.
Speaking of, excuse me, what we have today is I have 4 today. On Wednesdays, I have 2. On Fridays, I have 4. So I have 4 drinks today. I'm going to turn my ringer off any second now, I promise. I have the Bacardi, and I have the Groose. The Groose.
Just,
I have 2
just
of each.
looking at the bottle. Ugh.
These are plastic bottles, so that's not so bad. These are glass ones.
Yeah, those are fancy.
Let me turn my ringy dingy off. There we go. Unfortunately, we were a little late today. This is my fault. Apparently, my camera has reset all its settings. So if I look weird, it's because I did not have time to readjust all of the levels of my camera. We might do that during the show. But before that, it looks like we do have some donations coming in. Is it Friday yet?
To be fair,
I think
bud,
it is.
To be fair, Legal Fiction, I thought yesterday was Friday.
Oh.
I have absolutely no sense of what days are days anymore.
First one, like I said, always full. I'm starting with the grouse because, you know.
It's gross. You should save it for last.
I want to get it out of the way. Hopefully we get to the Bacardi tonight. Cheers. Ooh, where's my iced coffee?
And for everyone who is looking to become a member of my channel, there are currently 2 videos out for members right now, and I think 2 shorts even. Ed is even impressed by how much I have out right now.
If anybody wants to become a member of my channel, we have game night tomorrow night from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. Eastern time. And if you check the community feed on my channel tomorrow, there will be a special link for you to join game night tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Duck feet and booze. Absolutely duck feet and booze.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
You
Can I
no.
pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Cheers, Legal Fiction. You can always pet the dogs. Man, that doesn't get any better, does it?
No. Even after you're
do we have-
significantly drinking, it still doesn't get any better.
My eyes are watering right now. Doc loves the grouse. He loves the gross grouse. That's $2 from Doc. I'm going to have to run into the other room. I did see that Legal Fiction had requested the duck feet. My duck foot bag only has 2 in there, and I have 3 dogs right now, so I have the giant bag from Amazon in the other room. I'm going to have to refill my Ziploc bag. But I do have the mini milk bones for the doggies. This is from Doc. Doc loves you guys. I mean, not enough to come see you when he was in Atlanta, but whatever. I'm just over here throwing shade. There you go, Xena 2, Xena 1, and hey, that's not for you.
That's not for you.
That's not for you. So do you remember way back? I'll start off with a story. I think, are we done checking? We are done checking. Ed says he likes it when I do my hair. Makes the late start worth it. My hair was done an hour ago. I did it while I was watching Stuart's body cam reaction earlier. But my camera was not working. But I appreciate you.
I did my hair an hour ago as well. Just saying.
I appreciate you appreciating the effort that I put in to look nice for you all tonight, because normally I don't. But tonight I did. So I like that you guys noticed. Do you remember way back in January when I was without a sofa and I said I had ordered a sofa and they're going to make it for me special? And I got it delivered today. I finally have somewhere to sit in my living room. Isn't that exciting news?
What were you sitting on before?
Well, we have 2 big chairs. So, but we couldn't have any company over since January because we had
company's overrated.
We would bring dining room chairs in and have people sit on the straight hardwood dining room chairs. We have 2 they're not Lazy Boy brand or whatever, but they're kind of like Lazy Boys. And now we have a sofa to go with them. It makes me very happy. Thanks to all of you with the super chats is why we have a sofa. So I appreciate you. Do you remember that YouTuber that crashed his car? What was his name?
Jack Doherty.
Jack Doherty. I couldn't remember his first name. Do you remember Jack Doherty? Do you remember him crashing his car and being an idiot all over South?
And then not checking on his cameraman who was legitimately messed up, and he's just record this.
Yeah, his cameraman literally bleeding from the face, head wounds, bleed a lot. There's blood dripping from this guy. Well, he's been being an idiot all over South Florida, and some a couple of these clips I've seen from the other perspective, them filming it perspective, but I haven't seen the body cam of it. So that's correct, John Lindy, Jackass Doherty. Absolutely. Or Jack Douchebag Doherty. I'm sure you guys can come up with lots of colorful names for him. We will. The dogs were chair. God. What? The dogs were my chair? No, the dogs were very upset because with only 2 chairs and 2 dogs, they had nowhere to they're not lap dogs. You see what I'm saying? So they're very happy they're really the sofas for them. Milk bones. So let's get to Jackass Doherty. I should share my screen.
I mean, that could help. Not gonna lie.
There it is. Bam. I had it. Somebody
punches this kid in the face, I personally think it would be doing society a favor.
He has a very punchable face.
Oh, 1000%. All these kids with the broccoli hair nowadays, they all got very punchable faces.
But you have broccoli hair, KFARR.
I do not have broccoli hair, thank you. I have mullet hair.
All right. KFARR is growing a mullet. I'm very excited to see it when it's done.
I mean, it is. It's already pretty good back there. Just saying.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of mullets.
Gonna get some cut-off jeans.
Yes. Get some cut-off jeans, a wife beater tank top, and a mullet, and a trucker hat worn backwards. Cocky YouTuber finally gets what he deserves. I can't wait for this. I'm going to start the video, and I'm going to step away to get those duck feet.
I'm getting out the street. No, you're not. Like, after I do this, who the are you, bro?
When an entitled YouTuber pushes officers too far, they decide to bring him in. But they're unaware of the lengths he's willing to go to turn this situation into content. It is around 3 a.m. on the morning of Saturday, November 15th, 2025, and these Miami Beach police officers stationed on Washington Avenue in Miami Beach, Florida, have reached their patience limit with 22-year-old YouTuber Jack Doherty, who broke away from his group and attempted to engage officers to create content for his channel in the middle of the roadway, creating a safety hazard. Despite multiple warnings, Jack continued recording the video, even ignoring his friends as they told him to stop. As a final warning, officers told him that they would arrest him if he didn't comply, to which Jack replied, "Once I'm done with this, bet." And now, as officers move to make good on that warning, they have no idea that Jack is far from done recording them on this day.
What? No. I got him. Hey, yo, you don't want to go neither. Back up. I'm just saying I got him. Back up. Don't worry about it. Back up. No. Back up. No. Go
to the sidewalk. Go to the sidewalk now. Go to the sidewalk now. You want to go with him? Go to the sidewalk now. Okay.
No, I'm chilling.
Now.
You want to be funny? We tell you to get on the street. Go on the street. All right, I'm getting out. Who the you think you are, bro?
I'm getting out the street.
No, you're not. Like, after I do this, who the are you, bro?
I was trying to walk up the street, but
doesn't matter, bro. All you had to do was get in the sidewalk. That's it. You want to be funny? Yo, you should have got your man out there. I was trying to.
Now, as officers proceed to search him, they immediately find even more reasons to take him to jail, but Jack only sees it as another content opportunity, something the officers have yet to realize.
Hey, free Jack! He's in the water, like, what? He's trying to.
Oh, good.
Chill. Can I take that off and give it to someone? Wait, no, you can't take it off like that. Yo, chill. Wait, let me take it. Can I take it off for you?
Who does he think he is? Tiger Woods? Just random tools in his pocket?
I don't know if you saw his bodyguard tried to step in.
I didn't see it. I heard it though. I heard him
put
say
hands
in a
on
minute,
the officer, and it's just like, bitch, you can go to. Like,
absolutely.
I looked up how tall
crew.
this guy is. He says that he's 4'11", but everything else says he's like 5'7". So he's not a large man.
5'7".
I would fight him. I would fight him tomorrow.
That's like my height. That's like a half inch shorter than me, or taller than me.
How entitled do you have to be like, I'm going to block a roadway with my whatever you call broccoli-haired individuals that flock together? I'm going to block this to record things.
Just standing in the road.
Yes.
Just right off in the middle of the road. That's annoying.
And weapons, that is a great comment. If you don't hit the like button, you might be a communist. So there's that.
I'm going to set a goal. I'm going to make sure I do it for the full 2 hours of any color at all. We're trying to pay for a sofa over here. So, just saying. I think KFARR, you should do the same thing. Unless you already did.
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, that's it. You want to be funny? Yo, you should have got your man out there. I was trying to.
Now, as officers proceed to search him, they immediately find even more reasons to take him to jail, but Jack only sees it as another content opportunity, something the officers have yet to realize.
Hey, free Jack! He's in the water, like, what? He's trying to.
Oh, good.
Chill. Can I take that off and give it to someone? Wait, no, you can't take it off like that. Yo, chill. Wait, let me take it. Can I take it off for you? You have to slide it off your wrist. You can't take it off anyway. Talk. Big man, you gotta go take it off.
MDMA? I'll check it out.
Give me some.
There's also.
But no, you really can't take it off that way, sir. Let me slide it off. No.
MDMA?
Motherfucker, they're funny, bro. Like, it's not serious. I'm not even doing that. Listen, I get you. I'm just telling you. I know. We told them a bunch of times. No. It's not even that. No, you're cool. I was telling you genuinely.
Go to jail.
I apologize on his behalf. No, and I accept your apology, bro.
Whoever this guy is right here, with the giant hands.
That's the bodyguard.
Yeah. What is he? He doesn't get paid enough. First of all, he does not. I guarantee
So
he doesn't get paid.
you don't. What am I trying to say here? In the NFL, they started hiring younger coaches, like younger head coaches. The story will go somewhere. I promise. They hired younger coaches who were more like, I'm going to walk closer to the sideline. I'm going to run up and down the sideline. So, drawing a blank on what his name, Sean McVay, the coach for the LA Rams, he had to hire a guy, and his only job is to pull him off the field.
Oh, I've seen videos of that. Yeah.
This bodyguard who looks to be like 6'4" plus, my guy just grab itty bitty Jack and just yank his ass back onto the sidewalk.
Yep.
Hey, why'd you do that, bodyguard? Because you were about to be arrested and you're a moron. Stand on the sidewalk. Like, he needs to hire one of those guys. End of story. See, I told you it would go somewhere.
Legal Fiction with the Sofa Fund. Thank you so much. I needed that. I spent way too much money on a sofa
fund. We've got a coverall fund to go with your mullet. Thank you.
Nice.
And then we got Mag D5 for 10 KFARR memberships.
Get in your spot.
And we all know what KFARR memberships. They're the best, and 10 is a drink.
Get in your spot, shitheads. Now plot. Thank you. Drink, you say?
Yeah,
drink. I'm feeling a little. I think the grouse gets you drunker faster. I'm pretty sure, because I'm feeling a little drunk already, and I'm not even like. There's still like a whole other drink in that bottle. Cheers! Thank you for gifting memberships.
Oh, apparently the bodyguard is 6 foot 15 inches, 300 plus pounds, give or take. Right. Rough estimate.
All right, let's get back to these yahoos.
I thought that said Officer Lumpy.
Officer Lumpy.
It's Lumpuy. I thought it said Officer Lumpy.
Officer Oompa Loompa. John, let me know in the chat if you're streaming tonight. I'll send people there after the show.
Too irritated by it. I'm not tripping. I'm just that's not where I'm coming from. That's not where I'm coming from. I got you. That's good, bro.
I hate him.
We can't get my watch or someone or no?
What is? Oh, the watch.
No, but you have to like untake. You have to.
I got you.
Yeah, thank you. Can you tell him to pull up here, my friend?
He can take it off. He can take the watch off.
Oh, cut it off.
We'll do it at the station.
What is he cutting off?
He's got a watch on. I'm assuming it's got to be something with diamonds or something. He seems like the type. He seems like a very feminine male. But,
what's wrong with wearing diamonds?
As a
man, I have a diamond in my ring.
You can, as a normal person, you just don't wear a diamond watch. Like if you're Tom Brady, wear a diamond watch, wear a diamond suit if you wanted. You're the man. Go for it.
Here's the thing. This guy, because of not his online presence, because of his other business, I'm thinking he's making Tom Brady money.
Oh yeah, but my thing is he's regularly stolen from, where they'll snatch his shit off and just I'm not taking my Apple Watch outside. If I was him, I'd take my burner phone. You know what I mean? Like I'm not getting shit jacked.
I don't know what language. I don't know what language we use, but I apologize if I offended anybody, especially Doc, because of course I've never heard him use any bad language at all, Doc.
I use bad language all the time. That was probably me. I don't know what I said, but it was probably me.
Micah says, "Cute dogs. I thought you only had two."
They're multiplying.
Yes, I collect blonde dogs. So these two are mine. That's Xena in the back and Ava in the front. And we have an extra Xena here this week. We are dog sitting her, and she's a sweet girl. There you go. And I think there was more. Yes, stupid message. Nanny keeps making me edit my comment. Thank you, Mr. McWrench McGnome. Game night tomorrow night. We had fun last time you were there. Thank you. Thank you. I will pass out the milk bone.
We're at the station.
No.
Is this gonna be like a timeout?
No, he's going to jail.
You really gonna take it?
No, this is not no. Come on, let's get the road.
I'm just asking for
Let us in.
I'm just asking so you get an idea what is going on. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Like, yeah, that's how we gotta learn. That's how we gotta learn.
With officers finding 3 hand-rolled suspected cannabis cigarettes and half of an orange oval-shaped pill marked with a 3, consistent with a Schedule II amphetamine, Jack is immediately brought to the station. And this is where his entitled behavior leads him to pull
Did you hear
another
what the
move that
bodyguard
he will
said?
soon regret.
What did the bodyguard say?
He's like, "Oh, you're taking him to jail," and he like wasn't upset. He's like, "Well, this is how he's got to learn. This is how he's got to learn." And it's like,
Good.
that's one of the most intelligent things I've seen somebody in his circle say.
Absolutely. So what I'm assuming he had some sort of Xanax or something like that. An amphetamine, isn't that like a Xanax? Orange oval. We don't have to Google it. I'm sure the chat knows. What amphetamine does Jack Doherty? He look at those crazy eyes on him. He looks like he's taken all of the amphetamines. I'm guessing it's like a Xanax or something. Or maybe what's the one they used to study in college?
I was about to say Adderall.
Yeah, maybe it's an Adderall. It's an Addy or a Xanny.
Nothing beats legal meth.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll ask them when you get a chance to. I don't know. As soon as the judge call you in, then you'll be fine.
They respect you, so I'm not trying to
I'll answer it. I'll answer it later on. Sorry.
Can't let me know how long it'll take.
Because I don't know.
I think those are blue.
Can we pause it real quick?
Probably tomorrow.
Yes.
Maybe.
I don't know if you guys watched Sex Education with Dr. Finkel the other day. He was talking about
No.
he was talking about Viagra and
Why would I watch
all about sex education while he was driving and blowing stop sign after stop sign after stop sign in a parking lot. But yeah, it was real bad. He just kept.
He was streaming and driving.
It looked like he was using his dash cam. But you know what? At like, let's just say Walmart. I haven't been to Walmart in like fucking months, but you know how like you're driving down the front where the building's on one side and you're in that lane, and they have the stop spots that are on the ground and it says stop and it's got the bar for you. Nah, Finkel was just fucking full send on every single one. And then he would get mad when people would look at him funny. And it's just like, you're supposed to stop. That's why they're looking at you funny. But he was talking all about the little blue pill and how the little blue pill isn't really the little blue pill and how he needs little blue pills to do things. And I'm just like, Finkel, this is not sex ed with Dr. Finkel. Like, stop.
He needs a little blue pill to I don't want to say what I was about to say.
Did it have to do with
something about a potato? Yeah, something about a potato and a tater tot, and like I just never mind. It was a fleeting thought. Let's get back to Jack Doherty.
Oh no, this is just a pit stop. All right, come on.
I fucking hate his face.
How are you guys?
How are you, bro?
Pretty good, man.
All right.
So now, you know.
I'm sorry, bro.
You guys thought they
Gotta
might
listen,
watch
no,
my
bro.
friend, but
We got you.
no worries. You have the right to remain silent. Everything you will, right? Because no one said that thing.
Without questioning you.
They do not.
Butchered it.
First of all, they do not need to read you your Miranda rights until they're questioning you, Jack Doherty. You should probably watch Booze and Body Cams, and you would know that.
No, Jack, please don't watch Booze and Body Cam. Please. Don't watch it here.
I think he would learn a thing or two. I think it might help keep him out of trouble.
We need to have a charity MMA match, KFARR versus Jack Doherty. I think that would get the people fucking going. I want to fight him, not his bodyguard. His bodyguard will win. I don't need that. Don't need that in my life.
He doesn't fight. He
6
sits
foot.
his
15 inches tall.
Yeah, he sicks his bodyguard on. Did you see that one where he like antagonized that person? It was like some dude outside of a restaurant in a mall.
That used to be his gimmick. Like he would try to like flex on people, and when people were like, oh, "Okay, yeah, okay," he'd like back up, and his bodyguard would step in, and it's just like, "You're such a bitch."
Yeah, yeah.
It's kind of how it works. Just face that way for me, please.
Which way?
Yes, stuff like that.
Are your guys' body cams going?
100%.
That's tough. That's tough. All right. See how it is.
Alright, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to remove the handcuff from you. Listen.
Oh, yeah.
And then take all your jewelry out.
Okay.
Socks, sneakers, put it on top of the counter. Yes?
Top of the, what?
Counter.
This might seem like a simple order, but to Jack, it's about protecting his jewelry, and he won't even hesitate to instruct officers on how to preserve it.
You were correct, KFARR. You were very correct about this jewelry that he's got going on here.
Yeah,
Look
like
at how sparkly this watch is, or this bracelet. What kind of man wears a bracelet that's not a watch?
So that's what I was gonna say. Like Tom Brady, I think in the what was it, the Kevin Hart roast the other day, which was fucking spectacular.
Hilarious. I watched about half of it last night.
He like showed up, and everybody's like, "Bro, he was giving some great jokes, but the watch stole the show because it was like a legit watch." And it was just like, fuck, bro, it's so sparkly. Like, that's fine, but it's like that isn't a watch. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
stop it. You know what bracelet I wear? The same bracelet that I've been wearing every second of every day for the last like 10 years.
Yeah, that's like a normal bracelet. Look at this. He's got 3 tennis bracelets, like women's tennis bracelets is what he's wearing right now. He's wearing 3 women's tennis bracelets.
As long as he doesn't have a pinky ring. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because allegedly he is a pimp.
I mean, it's not alleged. I think
That's
literally what he does. He grooms girls who are like 16, 17 years old, waits till their 18th birthday, and then sells them online. That's literally his business plan.
His hair kills me.
He's disgusting. This is a disgusting
human
being.
His whole face angers me. I'm just going to say that. His whole face angers me.
Yeah.
Don't even hesitate to instruct officers on how to preserve it.
I'm knocking out tonight.
Unfortunately not, brother.
When do you think I will?
Tomorrow's Saturday, hopefully tomorrow.
Okay. Hopefully.
Hopefully Monday.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Is it a holiday? Please be a holiday weekend. No,
it's Friday night.
Remember.
He said it was Friday night. So there's probably going to be a judge on Saturday or Sunday. Where I worked, you'd see the judge on Monday. So I hate to break it to you.
Oh, you scratched my up. I'm suing.
Yeah, all right, you did, bro.
I got insurance on these now, you know what I'm saying?
Take the jewelry out, please.
What do I do with this, you know?
Take everything out.
You guys can be like careful with it.
They're going to put it in a bag and seal it.
I'm so OCD, delicate.
All right, everything gets documented, you know.
All right, cool. No, it's not even about that. It's like, you can't like bend it, you know.
His friends outside?
I don't know.
Because I think he wants to hand that over to them.
Can I call him? I'll do anything to give him this so it doesn't have to be here.
Oh, you'll do anything, huh?
No, it goes with you.
Just my jewelry. I'll do anything.
I'm down for that. Let him. He got his phone, right?
Yeah, it's right here.
Make a phone. Let him make a phone call.
Thank you.
Okay, can we pause this real quick? Yep. Do you know why they're doing that? It isn't a special treatment thing. It's
responsible for it.
Exactly. They're like, we can get rid of this in one phone call. Let's sign that up. Because it's just
one of those diamonds falls out somewhere. Like,
yeah, it's literally where I worked, it wasn't locked.
No.
Any of the officers, any of the people who did my job had access to the lockers. We would just shut the lockers, write the locker number down on their booking sheet. They don't want $200K worth of bullshit locked up back there.
What I'm thinking. Like, I'm guessing, just because I know what type of business this person is in, that all of that is real, and he's got $500,000 worth of jewelry on him right now.
They don't want any type of responsibility over that shit. They're like, oh, normally it's like, oh, I got a duct tape wallet. And they're like, yeah, that can stay with us. Like, this is too much.
Boss man, Jack.
Yes, sir.
When you give an order, dog, you gotta do that. Like you could have avoided all of this.
I know. I wish I could have. But like right when I was getting that order, I turned around and boom, my security guard was there.
No, you said no.
But like it was. I know. I'm not gonna like make excuses, you know.
Yeah. Have him come to the station. And
Yo, you want to come to this? You got my location?
Just give me the address.
How come? Dave has the location, but you can pick up my jewelry.
Washington Avenue. 1100
Yeah, pick up
Washington
my
Avenue.
jewelry, you know?
In your car.
You're gonna put all this
Yeah,
jewelry
you
in
pick
the
up my
bag.
jewelry.
In the car.
Matter of fact, yeah, put that all in the bag.
Yeah.
He's gonna go back out and go into your car or whatever, sit in there.
Yeah.
And then the guy will walk him in or
The
whatever.
guy will hand it over.
Literally, he's like, hey, he can get this and get his the person he's giving to all that 13 that goes in the OIR. I don't want nothing to come up with this problem.
Do your thing, all right?
No problem. All right.
Sure, I'm trying to tell him to come here.
All right.
Yo, can you hear me? Hello.
Ain't no video, just phone calls.
It's just not working. Here, I'll put it right here.
All right. Take your jewelry off, man. Come on.
Sorry, I'm just trying to tell him to get here.
Just take off, while you're doing that, take off your jewelry right now so you can get it done. We got his 13?
Where I worked, cell phones didn't work
Yo,
back
can you
there.
hear me?
They had like a scrambler or something.
No, it was just so deep in a cinder block
Concrete.
building that nobody had any service, especially in the booking room. So we had a phone literally right there. We would let you get your fucking 3 numbers written down, and you could call from our phone.
Yep. Plus, then you could record the calls, right?
I wasn't going to say that, but yeah, that didn't hurt. What are you doing with your camera?
I don't know what happened. Holy cow! Was trying to adjust the settings and then I hit the wrong button.
You're gonna do that with your camera, and I'm
gonna do this with my microphone. It's gonna be Banana Man and whatever you're doing.
And I'm a ghost. Woo-hoo.
All right, where are you?
What the?
Okay, bet.
Tell him to have his driver's license and everything ready. ID.
You don't got your ID?
Where is ID?
Put someone, just have Dave or whoever has their ID.
everyone should have their ID.
I bet.
How
Yeah.
much was it again? 440. 100. Hey,
Sorry, no, yeah, the cash is cool. You guys got that.
No, look, 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You saw that, right?
Yeah, 6, 7.
All going in here.
Wait, no.
One
I
person.
thought we were giving it to him.
Yeah, sure, you are.
Yeah, well, we gotta like keep it
We're gonna have-
nice
no.
and neat, you know?
Okay, so one here. All right,
No. Probably just give it to him hand.
we have to do this first.
All
Right?
right, y'all.
Okay, 2. All right,
All right.
3 right here. 4. Okay.
Thank you.
And the
Yes.
necklace.
Can we get a separate bag first so we don't scratch
And
it up, you know?
then
You don't got a separate bag?
The watch. All right.
No. Because it's going to scratch it up. You can't scratch
We
it.
got you.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much.
All right, man.
Thank you so much. I
then-
appreciate you guys.
Yourself, right? Can you?
What you do to Bruce?
Here's the problem, right? We made an exception for you to make a phone call. Yes.
Yes.
And I told you not to record, but you're recording.
I don't know.
So you know what's gonna happen now?
I didn't
All
know.
is going with you to the UK. We're not giving this to anybody else.
I could just delete the video.
No, take your shoes off.
Bro, what? Like, I
Take
don't
your shoes
care.
off. Take your shoes off.
But aren't you guys recording too?
Take your shoes off.
Then my shoes are off.
Take your socks off.
Alright.
Hey, call the sergeant. 10-7. Somebody picking this up is going to the UK.
The what?
Turn around.
Dude, really, bro? You guys really gotta make that, dude? Like, I'm.
Finish the fuck again, man. Up to it.
I'm not doing this.
Come on.
Bro.
Put your hands right here. Take some steps back. You out of your stance? Out of your stance? More. All right.
And now you're going to get searched
Hey,
real
going to
good.
TUK. Everything's going to TUK.
Ending mileage 15031.5.
Hey, sorry, everything's going to TUK.
Yeah, no, he gonna sit though.
Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Even better, yeah. Hey, get in there.
Oh, can you go back a little bit?
Yes.
I think they just showed a chair. Right there. You see it in the corner right there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Strap
That's
'em
what
in.
that's what we used before the burrito. That's what we got.
Is my camera look okay now? Do I look back to normal?
Yeah.
Chat, let me know. KFARR didn't pay attention.
I don't.
Get in there. Trying to be funny.
Trying to be funny.
Okay, come. Trying to be silly, man.
Let me take all this stuff. Want to play games?
Yeah, what's up?
I was trying to help him out. He's gonna go straight over.
We actually been very nice.
It's like an illness. He can't stop recording. He can't stop streaming. It's a sickness. I know people like that. All day long, and then they eat dinner, and then all night long.
Yeah, and they're drinking the whole time and getting it's gross. No, so this is my thing that pisses me off about this.
Yep.
It's not even about the recording. It's just like, don't be a fucking moron. You know what I mean? Like, you're already arrested. As soon as they said, okay, cool, we're going to give your shit to your friends. Thank you. That's what I would have said. Thank you. And then I would have sat there nicely.
Not this guy.
Not him. He thinks he's untouchable, which is why I think somebody should punch him in the face.
Somebody should touch him.
Yes. Poke.
I'll be fun.
I'm trying to be very nice. You wasn't even gonna wait. But now, since you want to do all this, now we're gonna do this. So now you gotta wait till at least 6 o'clock in the morning. 7 o'clock in the morning. Then at that point,
I have no idea what the story is.
Yes, you did.
Oh, also, piggyback off that.
Yes.
You said he can't stop recording. The fact that he said, oh, I didn't know it was recording.
Bullshit.
You do this for a living, my guy. What do you mean you didn't know? You know exactly which button to fucking hit to make it record. What are you talking about?
I'd like to say hello to Boot Bodycam. Could the mods please put his channel in my chat, please? Thank you. Go subscribe.
But I honestly have no idea what I do. No one told me anything.
Also, hey.
Delete the video, yes?
Hey, nah.
no, we can't do that.
No, it's cool because hey, everything is good. Kill you.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
Huh?
You can't touch it. For him to go on his phone and delete it.
No.
Nah, kill you. Nah, it's cool.
You can't do that.
No,
Hey,
we
what I
can't
said to
It's on our camera. We're recording.
I know where you're coming from, but kill you, man. I'm good.
But can I ask what I'm being charged with?
The resistance is one of them.
How is that resistant?
Possibly possession.
What?
Possibly possession.
What does that mean?
Possession of substance. I caught it. Understand that? Yes.
Even after
By
realizing
the way, you can't have, even if he has the prescription for the Adderall or the Xanax or whatever it is, you can't just have a random pill in your pocket. You have to have it in the container it came in, or you have to put the label on whatever container. Like, you have to have the prescription.
Yeah.
thing.
So
like
the way that they're going to roll with this, more than likely, if he does actually have a prescription for it, since it's only a half, they might just say it's his. He has a prescription for it. But like,
yeah, but the judge will do that. The cops can charge the heck out of him for it.
yeah, but it's just every time I've seen that, it had to be like a significant amount.
Yeah.
And by significant amount, I mean like a handful of pills versus like a half of one. But I think the weed thing is gonna be the one that gets him, since it's illegal in Florida. Which
I thought it was legal in Florida. Oh, I think it's a prescription state. Like,
yeah, they're real sticklers about that.
the full impact of his actions, Jack's desperate attempt to apologize only becomes another display of his vanity.
No chance, my friend. I know I f***ed up, shouldn't have filmed. I get it.
You get it?
Taking it with you to TGK, bro.
What does that mean?
He go with you. He goes to TGK with you.
But then when I leave, I just get it?
Yeah, they'll give it back. Yeah, of course, huh?
Alright.
Yeah.
No, they're gonna keep it.
Process after.
No. They give it to you when you get released.
Alright.
Yeah.
No, when I was get out.
Huh?
No, when I was get out.
Hopefully tomorrow, man, but probably not in the morning anymore, you know?
No, really? This sucks. I really have
Hey, I'll try to help you, man.
Ultimately, Jack Doherty was charged with felony possession of controlled substance without prescription, Misdemeanor, resisting without violence, possession of cannabis. He was later released on a $3,500 cash bond. But true to his nature, Jack continued milking the incident for content after his release, even uploading footage officers had accidentally recorded on his phone after not realizing the camera was still running.
I didn't know that.
In a later interview with TMZ, Jack described the arrest as the worst day of his life, claiming he
was this before he crashed his Maserati or whatever the fuck it was?
This is 2025.
Yeah,
I want to say
November of 25. I thought it was in the summer that he crashed his car and
I can Google
almost
it.
killed his cameraman. Like literally almost killed his cameraman. But this 2 days in jail was the worst day of your life? Really?
He crashed his car. He crashed his $200,000 McLaren 570S on October 5th, 2024.
Okay, so that was before this.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this pig face right here.
He was stuck in a small cell for 5 hours
Oh, no.
before being moved to a larger holding room for another 10 hours.
Oh, no.
He even warned others to stay away from jail while still managing to put his entitlement on full display. It now seems like Jack is using the experience to create even more police-related content for his channel, continuing to profit off the incident, at least until another group of officers decides to draw the line and take him in again. Whether you're on patrol, on the couch, or in an interrogation room,
I look at this lacrosse t-shirt. I need that. I think he's going to get arrested sometime. I think it's like a once a year thing for him. Like he got arrested for streaming while driving, which by the way, you shouldn't do, especially if you're running stop signs. Like, what are you doing? Don't stream and drive. In 2024, he got arrested for this in 2025. Chat, let me know, what do you think Jack Doherty's going to get arrested for in 2026?
So he's got the frauditor mindset where this is what he's going to do for the rest of his life, which is just like a giant grift. So he can't, a felony conviction, a misdemeanor charge isn't going to ruin his life because rumor has it his boss doesn't care because
he's his boss.
Him. So
also, it's getting him more views. Like people like us who normally wouldn't watch him will watch him get arrested.
Yeah, he's crossing different circles at this point. Where normally the slop tuber industrial complex will cover Jack Doherty, and now it's made its way into like body cam channels.
Exactly. Next video. This one says, Florida woman refused to cooperate during traffic stop. Police quickly did something. Let's find out. On 4/29, police conducted a traffic stop on a vehicle driving in a reckless manner in Escambia County, Florida. That's over in the Panhandle.
The Florida person.
345. We're at a house at Archer and Hunter.
I think we've seen this one. We've done this one before. I recognize the house. Yeah, we did this one before.
As soon as I saw it, I said, of course.
Next video. This is our thumbnail video. Entitled Brat's 13th DUI arrest turns into a complete nightmare. I will be the judge of that.
If I get a DUI, if I'd have gotten a DUI every year for 13 years, I would have had to start when I was 22.
I think she's doing 2 years.
That math, like at what point do you just go, yeah, I should probably stop driving?
Or stop drinking. I think if you
that's probably the bigger
DUI,
issue. You're right.
Every time you're
My bad.
if you get a DUI every time you drink, you have a problem. You have a problem, and it's either you're drinking every day or you're binge drinking, where you drink every now and again, but you cannot control yourself once you start.
Yeah, if you find yourself drinking every day and playing Magic the Gathering, just stop. I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it, bro.
No.
Get help.
Some women turn the everyday act of driving into a spectacle of danger, leaving witnesses in shock and disbelief.
Stop! You're making it worse for yourself. Stop! If you stop, I can double lock them and they won't get tight.
You would think after 13 DUIs she'd know the routine by now.
Yeah, you'd know how to act.
So quietly.
You'd know all the tests forwards and backwards.
Yeah,
You
know,
could guess.
like
You could guess your BAC with like 100% accuracy.
if you're all squirmy when they're putting the cuffs on, they're not going to be comfortable. That sort of stuff.
Stop! This one's really tight. This one's way too tight. Stop!
Will uncover outrageous incidents of women driving under the influence, where reckless decisions spiral into chaos and catastrophe.
No! Put your hands by your back! Put your hands by your back!
Get ready to witness jaw-dropping moments
I'm ready.
of destruction.
Oh, it's a
and
twofer.
accountability.
I didn't realize it's a twofer.
Okay.
We're getting two for the price of one.
Can we talk about how great this video is about to be? One has 13 arrests, and one got tackled and her weave fell off.
Yep.
That's going to be pretty solid.
Definitely boobs and body cam material.
Elena Barr's erratic door knocking on July 20, 2023 turned a quiet town into a scene of concern. Her behavior and evasive answers hinted at deeper issues, leaving one to wonder what led her to this moment of public distress.
Yeah, what's going on?
I have been trying to charge my phone. So this one, like my cord, is like see how it's like this, like the end of it, and it doesn't plug in. So I haven't been able to charge my phone for the past 2 hours.
I can't tell how old she
I was
is.
sitting here trying to charge my phone and get an Uber home.
I would guess she's either 22 or 45.
That's what I was going to say. She's one of those people where you don't know if she's in her early 20s or mid 40s.
Yeah.
I just watched a short the other day where a lady was like dressed up like a grandma. Shout out to grandmas, but she was dressed up like a grandma, and I guess a guy told her, "You look really good for your age." And then during the short, she goes, "I'm 25," and I'm just like,
"You look
That's
really
this lady.
bad for your age."
That's this lady.
I actually have an Uber. My phone just died, and I was asking them.
Do you live here?
I don't, but I'm getting an Uber home. The Uber is on me.
Yeah. Okay.
And I have been like sitting on the side of the road right there. The car has been turned off, like it's been turned on to try to charge it, but then this hasn't been working, like it's broken. But I have a Uber on the way.
Okay.
But my phone, I need a cord that works. I don't have any cords in my phone.
How did you get
You guys have a phone I can charge? My Uber is already on the way to get me.
No, no, sorry, but how did you get here, if you don't mind me asking?
I was driving.
From where?
And then my car's been here forever. I went and got it.
What is forever?
A long time.
What is a long time? Like all night, days, hours?
It's a long time. I've honestly been focusing on trying to charge my phone, and that's it.
So where did you come from to get here? Where were you coming from here? Nowhere? So how long have you been?
I'm just trying to charge my phone, that's it.
Okay. So how did you end up here on this dead end?
Just trying to charge my phone.
So you just drove around the entire city of Des Moines
I
and
didn't
landed
drive
right here?
around anywhere. I just was trying to charge my phone. That's it.
I've been to Des Moines recently because there's no frickin' flights to Cedar Rapids, so I had to fly to Des Moines and drive to frickin' Cedar Rapids.
I'm still
rant.
trying to figure out how old this lady is. Like my brain doesn't compute when it comes to this type of situation where it's just like
if I had to guess, she is older but is dressing like a 20-year-old, so it's tricking your brain. If I had to guess.
Yeah, the boobs and body cam part's confusing me.
Yeah.
Because they're just like out.
And the Uber's on
They're
the way.
really just out there. No bra or nothing.
That shirt's holding on by like that much, keeping those puppies in.
Literally, the thread is right there on her shoulder. That's the thread it's holding on by.
But this is like a broken charger. And I've been trying to use my phone to turn it on and off to charge it, but it doesn't work.
What were you doing tonight?
Nothing.
Drinking.
Just trying to charge my phone.
Okay. So you've been...
Elena's inconsistent story and intoxicated demeanor left officers unconvinced. Her slurred speech and erratic behavior raising clear red flags. Stranded or not, her refusal to explain how she ended up on a dead-end street deepened the mystery. What brought her to this moment of disarray?
Trying to charge it, see how it's like pushed in.
Yeah.
Doesn't work. That's all I was trying to do. And my Uber should be here pretty soon. Respectfully, like I haven't done anything. You want me to like sit somewhere?
Well,
I just want to go home. My Uber is on the way. I have been respectful. I have been quiet.
watch the car.
I have asked them for a charger.
Yeah. Yep. Go and look at the car.
You know what I mean?
But here's.
You guys can search my car. I don't care.
Here's what I don't understand.
I don't have another charger.
Let me ask you this, ma'am.
And
What's your name? What's your name?
Elena.
Elena.
Yes, Elena.
Does your car work fine?
I don't want to drive it.
That's not my question. I'm asking, does the car work fine?
I don't know.
No? You don't. So
I don't drive it.
How did you get here with your car?
It's been there.
It's been there?
Why are you asking that question? That's an extremely irrelevant question for the situation.
I guess.
No, it's super relevant.
I'm trying to go home.
Well, it doesn't make, in my head, it doesn't make sense to me that you have a perfectly running car, if it is running, and you can't get home from that with that car, right?
No, doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
And you guys, I just want to go home, honestly.
What's your name?
Elena.
Elena?
Yes.
You mind giving us your information real quick, ma'am?
Yeah, you guys want like my purse or something?
If you get your ID, that would be fantastic. Yep.
You guys want to go grab it?
Where's it at?
I can actually go get it.
Okay.
Elena's defensiveness and claims of, "I know my rights," only heightened tensions during the encounter. Her refusal to cooperate, paired with clear signs of impairment.
I would like to let everybody know to get out your notebook. You can get it at KTZed.com. That's KTZed.com. Your not my How to Get Away with Crime notebook. I got to put it over here so it's in focus. Write down, if you're ever in this situation, you need to let the cop know that I drove here, parked my car, and then started drinking.
Yeah, she's
Not
trying to
this whole
pretend like, oh
fishy-
no, like my car's broken. It doesn't go nowhere. It's like,
Yeah, that's
you sure
bullshit. They're
sure you
gonna
just haven't been drinking?
exactly.
And I mean, to be
no.
fair, with 13 or I guess 12 before this DUIs, she's probably in the no license realm of living. Rumor has it she's about to become a sovereign citizen.
KTZed.com. That's KTZed.com. Pick up your stuff there.
Left officers with little choice but to arrest her for public intoxication. How often does defiance complicate situations that could be resolved peacefully?
I have been stranded.
How long have you been stranded?
Long enough to get an Uber.
Okay.
I'm waiting for my Uber. I don't need
question.
to answer those questions. I'm sorry. I really don't. I am respectfully being really chill.
Have you used any drugs tonight?
No.
You've not used any
All of
drugs?
them.
You used any
No,
alcohol?
no.
You've not used any drugs or alcohol tonight? No.
I am getting a ride home. Respectfully and very like I haven't done anything. My Uber is probably.
Ask some questions to verify whether
Like,
or not
I
this
have
Uber
been
thing's
super
legit.
good with you
Okay,
guys.
it's not legit.
I am trying to get home and go
We're not
to
going
bed.
to just let her get in my car and leave.
Right.
My phone is dead. See? Can I touch it? Look. Look, it's dead. Proof on the camera.
They're
Look,
going to go in
dead.
the photo where they
Dead.
need to
Doesn't
get
work.
power to call
See?
just
I'm
to
pushing
fire
the
associate.
on and off
I
button.
have no way I'm going to get charged. Since your core's not working.
Yeah, but I think I have an Uber.
So you think you have an Uber?
No, that person right there in that house let me use their charger, and then I gave it back to them. I said it right here. See, this is the one.
If some drunk woman rolls up to your door and asks to charge their phone, some
Ma'am, I don't know you.
30-year-old, 35-year-old wearing short shorts and a tank top with
That
no
would have been my
bra,
first
just
question.
roll-
Ma'am, how old are you? Who's
Would
body
you like
cam
a
wants to know?
sweater or something? Because you're half naked. If she was drunk, I don't know what I would do. I wouldn't want to send her on her way to drive somewhere and kill somebody. I don't know what I would do. I don't know. I'll do a poll in the chat. We'll see what people say. I think KFARR is frozen. That's no good.
She let me use her cord to charge my phone because my phone was broke, was dead. And then look,
Just have a seat. Just have a seat again.
No, this one doesn't work.
Yeah, I do see that. Just have a seat. Just have a seat.
And then see that one?
Elena,
Handed it
take
back
a seat.
to them.
Take a seat.
I handed it back to them. And that one works. And that's what I was using to charge my phone with my car.
So how am I supposed to know that you
To get the Uber. That cord I used in my car because that cord was broken and they gave it to me and they let me use it. And that's why I put it back there. That's why I put it back on their property.
Her arrest was not an isolated incident. In fact, this was Elena Barr's 13th alcohol arrest, which included charges for public intoxication and DUI. It was clear from the officers' interactions that Elena had a long history of similar offenses, yet she continued to challenge their authority, maintaining that she had done nothing wrong.
Stand up for us. Can you please stand up?
Just go ahead and stand up for us.
Go ahead and stand up for us.
Am I being arrested?
We're going to detain you for right now, okay?
You're being detained, all right? You're being detained.
I don't need two men on me. You guys don't need to be mean to me because I have been cooperative.
How much
respectful.
How much you had to drink tonight? Are you
Nothing.
Okay. You have an odor?
I have been.
I just took an odor.
I have been completely cooperative.
Check the tightness. Check the tightness because it's gonna.
Can I have my phone?
We'll grab it for you, okay?
Hold on. Just relax.
Okay. You said the ID's in your. You said the ID's in your purse.
Have to have a warrant.
Do you want your purse?
Okay, so most of the chat is saying no, they wouldn't, but when I think about it, I would want her to have a charged phone so she could call somebody to come pick her up or get an Uber or whatever, because I wouldn't want her on the road with my friends and family who might also be driving in the area. You know what I mean? I don't know. I'd tell her, yes, but you have to stay. I'll trade you this charger for your car keys, and you got to call somebody to pick you up, and I will hold on to your car keys till you come back tomorrow to get your car.
I got your purse.
Yep, I can grab it. Have to have a warrant. You need to have a probable cause to search my car. You need to have a warrant. I am just saying. Yes, my phone's right there, sir. All right, and you need to have a probable cause to search my car.
Go ahead and search it real quick.
I'll hold her arm.
Thank you. That's a broken charger.
Yelena, go ahead. We're going to search it real quick. Just go ahead and spread your feet up wide.
I'm sorry. I want a woman.
She look like she has a gun on her.
I'm sorry. I want a woman.
Okay.
No, I don't like this. I don't like this. Like, what the? No, he's actually for real. Like, no, I don't like this. For real, like,
just hang tight.
You got me, like,
hey, Yelena,
stop being mean to me.
Come on.
What did I do?
Yelena, just sit in the back seat. Just sit in the back seat for us.
Yes, I will. I will do that.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
What did I do?
Handcuffed and in the police vehicle, Elena argued with officers, complaining about tight cuffs and demanding release. She insisted her rights were violated, threatened to sue, and denied alcohol or drug use, despite clear signs of intoxication.
To get you out, we're going to switch your handcuffs around, okay?
Please.
Face the vehicle when we get them off, okay?
Can you make them a little looser?
Yep.
That'd be nice, because it's hurting.
Listen, we're going to do that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. I was sitting on the ground when they told me to stand up, and I standed up, and I did nothing wrong.
Okay. Stop moving so it doesn't hurt your wrists anymore, okay?
Yeah, it's like stressing me out. Just like make them a little bit looser, you know?
For me.
Maybe a little looser.
All right. Act like you're praying. Act like you're praying. Put your hands
I don't
together.
know how to do that.
Okay. Put your palms
Maybe
together.
you should just actually pray.
It's her about to be 13th DUI. Ma'am, you've been in handcuffs before. And this isn't like no kink shaming, but no, you've been in handcuffs before. You don't. Yeah. I doubt she walked in free with no handcuffs on her last 12 DUIs.
I'm guessing not.
It's going to make it a little more comfortable for you.
Thanks. That's perfect.
Nope, stop moving. Stop moving. Stop. Hey,
really
stop
tight.
moving. You're making them tighter.
Yeah, that's
stop.
really, I can't even
you
move.
keep moving. You keep moving. Stop. You're making it worse for yourself.
Stop.
If you stop, I can double lock them and they won't get tighter.
Stop. This one's really tight. This one's way too tight. Stop. That's human harassment.
Okay, you're doing it to yourself.
No.
You're doing
She
it.
knows what she's doing.
No, I'm not.
Human harassment, she says.
What other kind of harassment is there?
I mean, I gotta harass this dog right here. Look. Boop, 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 boop. Harassed.
I'm not. Hey.
This hurts.
Hey, I'm loosening them. Chill out.
I can't even move.
I can fit my finger in that one.
More.
Okay, if you keep moving them, they're just going to keep getting tighter.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You could fit your finger where? What are you saying?
Okay. I like this one.
Okay,
Can you do like that
fantastic.
one?
Yep, stop moving.
I think I've had too much to drink already tonight. I'm being weird.
A little bit looser, please. Can you just
If you
do this
hey,
one a tiny
hey,
bit
hey,
looser?
chill
This
out.
one. This one's good. This one's good.
Chill out.
This one hurts. Ow! What the?
I can put one
Ow! Ow! Stop! That hurts.
Okay.
Stop, please.
Spread your feet for me. Do you have anything on you? Stick me, poke me, hurt me?
You can answer that yourself.
All right. Do you have drugs anywhere? It's going to be a felony.
Elena Barr's actions violated several key laws, most notably public intoxication, as defined under Chapter 856 of the Florida statutes. According to Section 856.11, a person is guilty of public intoxication if they are found in a public place while under the influence of alcohol or drugs, to the extent that they may endanger themselves or others. The statute allows law enforcement officers to arrest individuals who are visibly impaired and pose a threat to their own safety or the safety of others. Penalties for public intoxication under this statute can include fines, mandatory alcohol counseling, or imprisonment. Given
Oh,
Elena's
she needs
long
alcohol
history
counseling,
of alcohol
for
offenses,
sure.
This charge
Yep.
could result in more severe consequences, including probation or extended jail time. If Elena's behavior during the arrest is deemed to have obstructed or resisted the officers, she could also face charges related to resisting arrest without violence under Florida Statute 843.2. This serves as a lesson on the dangers of driving under the influence, followed by an example where alcohol leads to unnecessary outcomes. On August 26, 2023, a woman driving a Tesla with 8 children was involved in a high-speed chase after fleeing a traffic stop. The reckless pursuit resulted in a collision, leaving many...
Yes.
Did they say 8 children?
I think that is what they said. Let's rewind it 10 seconds and let's find out.
On August 26, 2023, a woman driving a Tesla with 8 children was involved in a high-speed chase.
How do you fit a...
That's what I was gonna ask. My neighbor's got a Tesla. I could look at it through the window right now. They ain't fitting no 8 kids in the back of that thing.
Is there a Tesla SUV? I don't know.
So
I don't think there's an 8-seat Tesla.
So I'm trying to think was she driving the Tesla with 8 kids, or were they just saying that this lady has 8 kids for the sake of she's going to use that to get out of an arrest? I mean, I guess we'll see when they walk up to the car, and if there's 8 kids in the back, then there's 8 kids in the back.
Did you say you needed more to drink? I couldn't hear you over Yolanda. Sure. I have one poured already. I was sipping it because
her name was Yelena, okay?
Yolena. Yes, Yolena, not Yolanda. Cheers, Legal Fiction and chat. I appreciate you.
The bookie worm says it could be very small children.
True.
A zoo of 8 children and chilling in the back.
I finished one famous grouse. Should I switch to Bacardi or should I stick with the famous grouse for now?
Skip to the famous grouse. Kevin Hart's kids, yeah.
That part of the roast where
Lizzo came out with the flute and a bunch of Kevin Hart looking little people.
Didn't ever really pay attention to Lizzo, but after watching that yesterday, I think I'm a fan. I think I really like Lizzo. Not only was she hilarious, super talented, flutist, and singer. And she was able to take, like, somebody who can make fun of themselves and take jokes. I appreciate that a lot. And I think we had one more. There it is. No, one fell out. It was what? Fell out of where?
Of the car.
Of the car. I thought, never mind. You don't want to know what I thought. Cat treat fund. Where is Dwight? Cheers.
Dwight's downstairs. Dwight tends to get into things. I had to
How
staple
could
in.
Dwight be downstairs when you're in the basement, KFARR? We all know.
Yeah,
you're
everybody
trapped in the
knows.
basement.
I would turn my monitor. Yeah, there's like a whole window right here. There's a window behind everything. It's crazy. I'm on like the 2nd floor now. Because you know what they said? Obi-Wan Kenobi taught me that if you have the high ground, you win. So, yeah.
You win. I actually was thinking about moving this to the Dave Cave because with all the lights and stuff on, it gets so hot in the summertime up here. Like the basement is actually the ideal place to be when you're doing something like this. Just saying.
Hey, he's a YouTuber now too, okay? He needs the cool office.
Yeah, you guys check out Mr. Zed's channel. He streams on Saturday nights with his brother. At 7 o'clock Eastern, and the channel name is Poor Brother Decisions. I'll put the link in the chat unless somebody else can put it in the chat. But yeah, check out his channel. They talk about boy stuff, guns, cars, that sort of shit.
Boobs and body cam even.
Traffic stop. Reckless pursuit resulted in a collision.
Shane, how you doing?
Shaken. How could anyone
Shane.
risk their children's lives in such a dangerous situation?
Shut up! Damn, shut up!
Where's your idea?
They're all in the car. Do you see them down here in the corner? They're just crawling around in there.
And that kid looks young enough where they should be in a seat strapped in somewhere. It's not like it's a 16-year-old kid. That's like a 3-year-old.
I was going to say less than that. I was going to say like 18 months, 2 maybe. I don't know.
Let me see it.
It's a little baby.
Why you entertaining it? They didn't do why. It's a birthday party.
It's a birthday party.
What?
Birthday party we did.
There was kids at a children's birthday party? You don't say.
Apparently, that's uncalled for and makes you on the registry.
Unreasonable.
That's what I've heard.
Did you hear? I asked you to roll all your windows down. What happened?
Nothing happened. Tamika, stop! We're just holding the kids. We're just holding the kids. I'm trying to get her to calm. We're just holding the kids so we just left a birthday party today. We just holding it's a birthday party where
I hate her.
White where y'all just came behind us at. It's a white and our kids at the same time. I'm giving my birthday.
This car registered to you, ma'am?
No, it's a rental.
Okay, so you need some form of identification. You been drinking?
No. She talking. She in the bag.
This car registered to you, ma'am?
No, it's a rental.
Okay, so show me some form of identification.
Okay.
Officers pulled over a Tesla for erratic driving and too many passengers, raising concerns for safety. The driver, uncooperative and refusing to provide identification, claimed she was leaving a birthday party with her children. Her dismissive attitude and resistance made the situation tense.
Yeah, I think Tamika is going to be escalating things considering she has 8 children plus herself, and it sounds like another adult in a Tesla.
I rented Tesla. I rented Tesla.
I didn't even know you could rent Teslas.
Oh, I drive a vehicle. You've seen my vehicle. It's large-ish. There's enough enough seats in my car for all of my kids to sit.
Which is a boatload.
Man, if you were going to rent a car, rent a fucking minivan. Rent a bus.
You can rent the passive, like the 8-9 person passenger vans, because I've done it before when we were doing property tours with like a whole group with like all the executives and stuff. You can rent those vans.
Someone prioritized their own defiance over their children's safety in such a moment.
Where you going? Bro.
It's a sedan. It's not even like an SUV or something.
What did she just say? The officer just asked her where she's going.
I don't know. Let's find out. Look at that hair. She got hair down to her knees.
Where you going? Bro, come here.
She's got to pee?
She said she has to pee. In the Tesla? That's not an ideal spot to pee. There's woods right there, lady.
What are you doing? What the fuck?
Oh, hey. Hey. I will get out.
Hey. Get her. Get her.
Oh, 41.
She should get all of our kids taken away.
Hey, 41.
She's running from the police in a rented Tesla with children not in the car seats, by the way. Is this the one I saw a short? I think it was Weapons that sent it, where a car flips over and a little child comes crawling out of it from a police chase. I'll find it. I think
Oh
it was
my
on.
lord! I think who was it? Grammar School that possibly showed this, or was it Legal Fiction? I
don't
saw
know.
just the end where the kid walked away, and I'm just like,
I was looking
you
for the whole
should get.
video somewhere, but I
Oh
couldn't
my
find the video.
It's just like, at what point do you just get all your kids taken away, and then they rip out all your reproductive organs so you can't have any more?
I mean, let's not go like. I mean,
If you're running in a Tesla with 6 kids in your or 8 kids in your car, at what point do you just wholesale can't ever have any contact with the kid ever again?
I get it.
God, it's just so irresponsible. Especially, I needed to
It
pee.
is very irresponsible. Yeah,
Hold it, lady.
Yeah.
41. 41. 41. She might have just 41.
Get your ass over here! Get your ass over here! Get out! Get out! Get out! Get out! No! Put your hands by your back! Put your hands by your back!
Her hair just fell right off. They didn't even like pull it or anything. Just fell right off.
Get your hands by your back! Get your hands by your back! Get your hands by your back! You got a hand, you crazy! What is wrong with you? What the? Yo, drunk ass!
She's a two-cupper. He's a two-cupper.
My child was in the No, get up! Get the
Mr. Eugenics says you could fix. Yeah, that's. I think that's the word I was looking for. You were talking about eugenics, and I'm not sure.
Strong name.
Eugenics,
Oh no, just
but-
her. Not any race, gender, religion. Just her.
Specifically, this person.
Yeah. Also, did you hear what the other person in the car said?
No.
She's pissed because she's like, my kid was in the car. Why would you do that? And it's just like,
I would be pissed too.
Are you the responsible adult in the car? Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you had 8 kids. Oh my lord.
No. And you know how I feel. We've had this discussion so many times about people committing crimes with their children with them. You are purposely traumatizing your children in their early years of development, and they will need help someday, and they will be afraid of police because you are making these police officers do this to you.
Well, according to a Twitch streamer who's currently being sued for copyright infringement, kids don't have the ability to make memories that young. Therefore, you should call CPS on them all the time. Denim's looking at you.
What? How? I mean,
with
what is your
everybody that
earliest memory? I think probably around 3, maybe 4 years old is my earliest clear memory.
Ma'am, I'm the wrong person to ask. I don't remember what I did yesterday.
Okay. Chat, let me know.
Yeah, you haven't heard that yet?
No, I
that
haven't
group,
been.
That group, oh my God.
Projects at work that I'm.
That group called CPS on Ethan Klein.
Oh, I did hear about that.
And she's like, that doesn't even matter. They can't even have memories that young. And it's just like, is that your way of saying calling CPS was okay? Like,
but here's the thing, especially a traumatic thing like that is burned into somebody's memory. Like if somebody wasn't going to have a memory at 3 years old, like let's say just if nothing happened to them, their earliest memory is 4 or 5 years old. If something traumatic like that happens, it will be seared into their hippocampus.
Yeah, if I was in that car and somebody tried to do that and my kid was in the car, the police would be peeling me off of them because I would be beating them on the roadway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
get out! You know
see that, by the way, did you see her hair laying on the ground back here? I think this is her hair right here. I'm pretty sure.
Well, that's like that. What year did this take place? Was this in Ohio by chance? One of my best performing shorts is just a weave chilling by a gas pump in Ohio.
In a puddle, yeah.
The good old days.
Get up!
No.
Get up! You know goddamn better! Get your ass in the car! Get your ass!
No injuries on the second.
Get your ass!
A chaotic series of events unfolded as the woman fled, prompting a pursuit. During the chase, she hit another vehicle, endangering her children, herself, and other motorists. The collision heightened the urgency, involving charges of fleeing, potential DUI, and child endangerment.
No. Come on! Get your ass over here! Get your ass over here!
No.
You're going in this car! Get up!
Oh, I need an L.
You don't need no goddamn ambulance.
Yes, I do.
We taking you to the hospital. Get your ass up!
Same as an L. No.
Why do these people think that if they ask for an ambulance, they're not going to end up going to jail? What happens is it gets prolonged. You go to the hospital. The hospital says you're good to go, and then you go to jail. That's all that's happening.
Let me Google this to make sure it's the right person. I think I have another Kevin Hart reference.
Oh.
What is it? Oh. Okay, yes, it's Kevin Hart. She sounded like Kevin Hart when she was like, "No, oh no." That's all I heard. But no, like, ma'am, we might have an accidental boobs and body cam because her shirt's hanging on for dear life, trying to keep those things in.
Yeah.
And I
do
don't want to
also
speak
like
for
to
chat.
stop a lot.
Yeah, I don't want to speak for chat, but nobody wants to see that. Like, please lock it up.
All that shit.
No, I don't. I know I don't.
Stand up. Listen.
I'm going to the church.
You going to jail. You going to jail today. All them kids, look at them. All them kids. All them kids in the car.
KFARR, have you ever had to deal with a jam pile of staff on a prisoner, ending up with staff having one arm cuffed to the prisoner and the prisoner having two cuffs with the keyholes facing each other?
No, I can say that with certainty. I have
so specific.
I have not. Also, I've mentioned this a few times. The Coolio picture that was in my high school library that said Coolio reads.
Yes,
Coolio in that picture had the same haircut as her.
I used to have this Run DMT.
I even had one of those shirts.
The exact shirt. Yep.
Hold it. I got you. It's a problem. Oh, dang.
It's not good when we're like only halfway into the show and I'm slurring my speech already. This is not
I've been drinking enough where I told you guys vodka, clear alcohol does me in. Brown alcohol, I can drink an entire bottle and moderately function. I'm about to say crazy shit and I'm just holding it back.
I'm working on function. I was pouring whole drinks is my problem.
Coolio could not read.
Do me a favor. Take your breath. Take a seat.
That's my child. My baby's in the front seat. You see me holding my baby. She just told us to get out the car.
I know.
If that's the case.
That is a itty bitty baby. Look at how small this child is.
I just also want to point out this Tesla is totaled.
I hope they got the extra insurance.
Oh, pissed would you be if you rented some random person your Tesla only to find out she ran from the police and crashed it?
Look at the size of this child. This is, I mean, you're more of an expert on small children than I am these days, but how old, like this is a 2-year-old, right?
That's why I said at max, if that was the kid that was sitting in the passenger seat, that kid's like max 3.
Yeah, he's a little itty bitty guy. And if you think that this child is not going to remember this trauma that he's experiencing at this moment, you're crazy. He's going to remember this for a long time.
No.
If that's the case.
Please just take a seat. Get the kid for me. Please. Help me out. Help me out. God damn.
Holy shit. Did you see that car?
All right, listen to me. What's your name? So you lied about your identification also.
No, I did not. She just told me to grab something out the purse. I've been driving this company.
When apprehended, the woman grew more aggressive, resisting arrest with vulgar language and deflecting blame. Despite endangering her children, She voiced concern for their safety. It took multiple officers to restrain her. She further complicated matters by providing false identification, adding to the confusion. These incidents underscore the importance of adhering to traffic laws and practicing personal responsibility for public safety. They also bring attention to the need for better substance abuse awareness. Let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more insight.
I think that woman needs to go to jail for a very long time. That's my thoughts on it.
Yeah, like I said, I have very strong words for this because it's just something like as a parent, you just don't fucking do. Especially if it's not even your kids that are involved, like, but there's somebody else and their child involved. It's like, who the fuck does that nonsense?
Legal Fiction thinks it's hilarious when KTZed gets drunk on air. I was in the other room and swore I heard something about more drinks. I said I had too much to drink already, is what I said. I too much. Cheers, Legal Fiction. I appreciate you. Oh, it's not as bad anymore after the first bottle. I'm on the second bottle now. Not as bad.
Oh,
not nearly as bad as that first.
I can feel the rubbing alcohol. I can feel the rubbing alcohol coursing through my veins. Yeah, weapons. She just didn't have the right credentials. I made that video yesterday, like how I used to make videos where I watch it and just do it like live. And it killed me because I knew it was coming. And I was like, I know she's going to say credentials.
Credentials is one of my new favorite things to say. Cheers. Two drinks, two doubles, two doubles.
Mr. Eugenics. I'm going to get clipped out of context for that one. So I know that this is a joke.
Yeah.
But also the video I put out today was a sovereign citizen who wanted to like pretend he was in Romeo and Juliet and like tried to stalk a girl to her house and she wanted nothing to do with him.
What's up with stalkers?
He stalked her to her house, wouldn't leave private property after the police trespassed him. As he was getting arrested, some random guy came out and tried to make it a race issue. The woman being stalked was black, the suspect was black, and the two cops on scene also black. But he tried to make it a race. He tried to make it a race issue, and I'm just like, my brain does not compute how this could be a race issue. But he was fighting a good fight, and it's like, dude, he's stalking your neighbor.
I'm going to pass out the good treats to the dogs right now because Legal Fiction is being so kind and generous. I need 4 more super chats of any denomination, by the way, on my channel to hit that goal. And KFARR needs 7 more. Any denomination over on KFARR's channel. These are the chewy dental treats. They don't know that they're like to clean their teeth. So, all right. Ava? Zena? Very good. Thank you so much. Now, while we're talking about super chats, what else you can do to help out both of our channels is...
MagD5 for $2. A store in Menominee sells credentials.
Menominee, do. Menominee, do. My voice is cracking. If you go to KTZed.com, that's KTZed.com, you can pick up all of your favorite stuff. We have Booze and Body Cams merch, KTZed merch, KFARR merch, Poor Brothers merch. The Christ is King section here, if you buy anything from there, every single dollar that we make in this particular spot goes to help struggling families and children. 100% of the profits goes to onemorechild.org, and there's some stuff over there. And don't forget, Christ is King. And if you go to the KTZed section, you can pick up this notebook for $14.80. $14.80. The How to Get Away with Crime notebook. It is a hard-covered notebook with perforated sheets. So after you write down your plans, you can rip that out and burn it. Don't tear it up. Don't flush it down the toilet. You got to burn the evidence. Don't
Eat
forget,
it.
write it down.
Eat it.
Yes. And of course, KFARR stuff over here. I like that KFARR has the tank
I
tops.
do plan on buying a tank top.
Or
When I
that
get
it's
paid,
not even a tank top. It's the muscle
because
shirts.
it is going to be fucking like 88 this weekend here. And that's personally just unacceptable. I have to tell you, it's unacceptable.
Yeah.
My kids came inside today. My kids are weak. The kindergartner went outside for 5 minutes and went, "It's too hot. I'm going inside." It was 65 degrees today. So
It was like 80 here today.
she goes, "It's too hot, Dad. I'm going inside." And I'm like,
We did recently get a booze and body cam shot glass, which I haven't gotten yet, but somebody did buy one. Horseshoes and hand grenades sometimes is in the chat. He bought one of these. So check that out. It's got Pogo on there and it's got the booze and body cams. And I think we both need to get one of these to drink during the show.
to replace, I think, what are you still drinking out of this one?
Yes. Yes, I am. But we have all sorts of stuff over here. There's, the t-shirts, the sweatshirts. I do like.
I have
need
that
to
shirt.
get
It's in the
this.
wash.
I have the brown one. I want to get the
Ooh.
lighter color one too, because I think I look better in lighter colors personally. That's just me. What do you got there, Kate? Oh, look at that.
I got this one. I wore it yesterday, so it's kind of wrinkly as shit because it was just chilling over
And
here.
it's the nice soft material as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So they're good t-shirts. They are good. Anyway, head on over there, KTZed.com. That's KTZed.com. After the show is posted, you can always, if you're looking to purchase any milk bones, and I also have makeup sponsored on my channel, some Bare Minerals, which is the type of makeup I wear. If you click there and order it through the links, and I believe, KFARR, you have milk bones sponsors on your channel too, where you make some spare change, right?
Yeah, I just do random milk bones,
Yep.
body cams, random security cameras because
Yeah.
yeah.
So if you don't want to do a super chat and you just want to help out the show by getting yourself something nice, you could do that as well. That's it. That is the advertisement section of the show.
And you get police sirens in the background of my video or in the background of my audio.
I also have a discount code right now, booze10 for 10% off. Booze10. Anything in the booze and body. I think it's actually anything in the store. Anything on the website at all. Booze10, BOOZE 10 for 10% off. Yep, that's it. That is it. And KFARR.
Guys, I have like a whole. The mullet's coming out great. The mullet's almost there.
That's amazing.
I just have like sideshow bob hair, if you know what that means from The Simpsons. That's how I wake up every day. My hair's like this tall.
Let me get Xena 1 in here.
Mag D5, we're not going to talk about it. Like I told you guys, clear alcohol is my kryptonite. It's why I don't drink clear alcohol, but that's what I have.
Xena's coming in right now. Xena, get in your spot. There you go. Everybody loves Xena 1. Thank you so much, Bad Medicine, for the $2.79 duck feet. Actually, I just saw the words duck feet and I fed the duck feet. It's actually a $10 donation for duck feet, but they're lovely puppies and they deserve it either way. Did we miss any other super chats or was that it?
I think that was it.
That was it. Okay. Okie dokie. They got duck feet and they're happy pups. So I appreciate that. This one says everything changed after we already watched this one. What? This is the second video tonight that we've already.
To be fair, so Timmy Two
Hold
Shoes, I
on.
do indeed need some red stag. Hey, Ryan, if you have a Coors Light, you could fucking throw over those mountains to me. I would fucking take that too. I was middle of trying to say
That
something.
one.
What'd you just say? Oh, I know what you just said. This is the second video that we've already seen. So I would go through this all the time when I worked at the police department because you go from dead to busy back to dead very quickly. So me and my friend would regularly say like, "Oh, I think I've watched all of YouTube. Like, we're done. We have to wait till next week." Because we would literally watch 30 body cams in the middle of the night, watch whatever donut operator did, and then we'd branch out to like random people like donut operator. To be fair, if I worked at the police department and I had a channel, we would probably be watching me. That's the size of channels we were watching, but like we would just feel like we've watched all of YouTube. I feel like we're at that point.
The issue is that there's like I don't pre-watch them. And
so I think our problem is that like
yeah,
we'll watch them on like Code Blue Cam or something like that.
Mhm.
But then once it trickles down like months later to the smaller body cam channels, then we'll get sent them again.
All right. Unfortunately, I have the only other 2 videos that we haven't watched that I have handy are 20-minute videos. So I'll let you pick. I'll tell you the titles and then you can pick.
Okay.
We have Florida man flees police and crashes into Air Force Base. Or
Yes.
Okay.
That one sounds really great.
Aspiring nurse's lawyer was actually her mom. You want to do the Air Force Base one?
Yeah, because the second one confuses me in my current state. If I was a Pokemon, I would have hurt myself in confusion.
Gotcha. Share screen. There we go. Bam. And I do have some supplementals for this one that were sent. Let me put this on the screen. How can I put this on the screen?
Oh, and it's well, as per usual. I think we found our theme for today's video. It's Florida people, because the first one was Florida, the second one was Florida, and now we're back in Florida.
How can I do this? There's a way. Entire screen. There we go. So this is the map. I was sent a supplemental for this, and it looks like...
Was it sent to you by Weapons by chance?
It was. This is the Air Force Base, and I think this highlighted is the route that they were taking, and this is the gate here, I think. So let's watch it, and
you've been to a military base before, right?
I have, but this doesn't look like any military base I've been to.
I mean, just like the entrances, the gates make it pretty clear that it's a military base. Like there's normally a sign or two that says like, so it's like
it looks
you got to go out of your way to fuck this up.
It looks like right here. Can I make it bigger? Can I zoom? I don't think I can.
That's what Finkel said. How you doing?
I'm pointing to it like you can see my... it looks like there's some sort of overhead thing here, and it looks like maybe he got past the gate and ended up over here. But yeah, there's the big sign, and there's flags, and there's guys with guns. Like,
yeah, I've only been to like the bases in Virginia.
Yeah.
And they make it, well, and obviously in Chicago, but like they make it very fucking clear that you are not welcome here. Like you said, there's literally dudes with guns just like chilling, like, well, what's up?
I've been to Air Force Base, the one that's locally here in the Atlanta area. I've been to an Army graduation in one of the Carolinas. I don't remember which one. And of course, Pendleton and the one in Jacksonville.
Do you by chance want to bring Weapons up to explain this?
Yeah.
Because I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
I will send him the link. I'll put it in the chat there.
Oh, I got it. I'm on Discord. I hear nothing but beeps in my ear.
Okay.
It is sent. Weapons, if you can join the party.
Let me turn the dog's camera off for now.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I just... Like I said, you gotta go out of your way to mess this up.
Yeah.
Because like the ones I know, I've never been to this base, but the ones on Norfolk base, even the smaller gates that close after a few hours, Make it very clear that it's a military base and you're not welcome unless you're qualified to be there.
I will start the video, and then when weapons hops up, if you can let me know.
Get on the ground! On the ground! Who was that? On the ground! My former president! Answer the question! On the ground! On the ground!
Says off-duty FBI agents called police after a truck crashed into a pedestrian and fled the area. The suspect refused to pull over and drove to Eglin Air Force Base. I wanted to say Elgin so bad, but it's not Elgin. It's Eglin Air Force Base. And this is in Okaloosa County, Florida. And we have a weapons. Good day, sir.
Hello.
We can hear you. Should I put the map back up, you think?
Yeah, just real quick for reference.
Okay.
Right. So what people, for me, this one was a really cool one because I made that little map there, and on the left-hand side, you see that.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just noticed we have a Colin raid, and I wanted to thank Colin for raiding. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, thank you, Raiders. That area that I highlighted, that little circle, that's the U.S. Air Force Armament Museum.
Right here.
That is near and dear to my heart because I was a Air Force armament specialist, aka weapons guy. That's our museum. But this motherfucker,
weapons.
Say again.
That's where you get your screen name from.
So I originally wanted my screen name to be ARM 1, which was my old radio call sign, but I couldn't use that. So I chose weapons. But yeah, I'm a weapons guy. I make the Air Force not just another airline was my old job.
I don't want to toot my own horn, toot, but this is a very nice profile picture you have here. Somebody who likes you a lot must have done that for you.
Somebody really talented
I mean,
at
I don't
graphic
know about that,
arts kind of sort of made that for me. I can't remember her name. KFARR,
blonde lady.
You know a blonde lady that is good at graphic arts?
Nope, haven't heard of her.
Yeah, it slipped my mind. It's gone, lost to history. But anyway, he drives around this museum for a long time, and then he goes into the base. And now I'm going to save some stuff for later, but watch the video, and then we'll get into more, because after 9/11, way back in the day, U.S. Air Force, we changed things, and you're going to see it in this video.
Okay. Let's go.
I copy that note about the blue ram on Polo southbound.
Sorry, we can't hear you while the video's playing. Go ahead.
You get a lot of this body camera stuff where they're like in the vehicles, and you can't really. That's why I provided the map, because you can't really see where they are and what they're doing.
Should we skip to like 4 or 5 minutes in? It looks like.
I mean, that's up to you on your time frames and everything, but like they chase him around for a while. Like they chase him around.
Approaching the front gate of Eglin. Speed's 50, no traffic. So notify security forces maybe trying to pull into the base.
So, can you pause for a second? He says, can you notify security forces because it looks like they're going into the base. Security forces are basically the police for the Air Force. I know KFARR and the Navy, you guys call them security police.
Yeah.
So for an Air Force base, it's security forces. So they're saying, hey, and there are reciprocity agreements and all kinds of things that allow civilian cops and military cops to like cross over the borders. People think, oh, I can go here and I'm safe. And it's like, no, you can't. So they're saying, hey, we're coming. They're telling the security forces that they're coming, and they're also alerting the security forces that a problem is coming. And that's what you're seeing at this point. So let it keep rolling.
In any military base I've ever been on, you have to stop and show your ID. You have to be with somebody who's got access to the base. You can't just, like as a civilian, you can't just show up there and get on.
Yes, but let this go through. Just let it play, and you'll see what happens.
Right. So let me just show anybody who's never been on a military base so you can kind of see what's happening here. Like each one of these little guardhouses has a dude with a gun in it, the ones that are open anyway. And you have to stop and talk to them. You can't just drive through. It's not like a toll booth. They're just checking. They're checking your credentials is what they're doing.
Yeah,
the good old credentials.
But if you look on the left hand side of the screen, you'll see the lane closed.
Yes.
Thing. Apparently, he ran over one of those.
Gotcha.
As one does when you're in a hurry.
There wasn't an actual what we call security forces guy in that booth because that lane was closed.
Yeah. So he just.
But he ran over it and then kept going. But Airman Save the Day was there, and you'll see if. Let it keep going, and you'll see how Airman Saves the Day comes into action.
Okay. Toe for Life says, I'm glad I'm not blocked or hid. I don't know why. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who you are, but you're not blocked or hid on my channel.
I literally just answered it. Yeah, like I think I have like 3 people blocked, and it's because they like doxed me in the live chat, and I'm just like, probably great not to have you around, but you're good, bud. You're good.
And yeah,
if
I
never ever blocks you can come.
Never block people. I just
if KFARR ever blocks you, Toe for Life, you're welcome to come over to KTZed and watch it there. I promise unless you do something silly in my chat, you're fine.
Correct.
Out of the car!
Show us your hands!
Show us your hands now!
Get out the vehicle! Show us your hands!
Out of the car!
Roll your window down now! Roll your window down!
Jeez.
Let it play, but here's where we get into that.
We can't hear you while it's playing. Say that again.
So here's where we get into the agreement between the United States Air Force, the active duty Air Force there, and the local cops. Because how are those local cops just storming into an Air Force base, right?
They phoned ahead. That's why.
No, they have on paper agreements. They have reciprocity agreements that allow that.
Gotcha. Thank you, Doc, for the $2 super chat. This is Westgate.
It is the Westgate, yeah. And I've been through that gate many times. So seeing this video, I was like, oh man, that's a hell of a video. That's awesome. But so when you
run the gate.
God.
When they storm through there, now they are entering into something that goes beyond the normal judicial process.
Mm-hmm.
So
okay,
now things have gotten more spicy, we'll say.
Rob, 40 mil?
Hey,
dang!
Pause for a sec. Go back a little tiny bit. Okay. So you see all those things with the red and white stripes?
Yes, they pop up.
Yeah, those are the pop-up barriers. They became...
And it looks like there's some sort of cinder blocks going all the way around, so they can't even go up onto the lawn.
Correct. And those became, and if you look at my map, I kind of like highlighted them in the map, but they became mandatory on all bases. In fact, my base had to move their main gate. Yeah. We had to move our main gate to a completely different location because they couldn't fit.
So is it where this X is, where the barricades are?
Correct.
Okay. Gotcha. So he a couple of spins around the museum and then just drove right up onto the base.
Yeah, he did a couple of spins around the museum, came around, went right through the main gate, the west gate on Eglin, and went right down. And then somebody who, and you'll see in the video, there's somebody who is the fucking Chad of this whole thing, who's like, he pressed the button at just the right moment.
All right.
So that he would hit the barrier, but let it play and you'll see how that worked out. But that's why we have them. That's why they're there. For this exact situation.
Yeah, it seems like they needed them for sure. $5 from Doc. I know those total a car at Eastgate a few years back. Yeah, I imagine if somebody drives into that, it's like hitting a brick wall.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have a radio on me. Yep, you're good. You're good. Got him? I don't have anything. Got him. What's up, Katie? You got one probe in his hand right here? Yep.
Is he the only one in here?
That we're aware of.
That's all being recorded.
Got it? Yep. All right, hey, let's call out. One in custody.
Hey, do it. Check real quick and then let's get him up. Other weapons, former prisoner. On my glasses. All right, come on, say? We're all showing the video. We're showing. All right, buddy, we're going to get you up, okay?
What's up, guys?
How are you doing?
We called them in. Just make sure you guys.
Hey, you guys are the best.
Before.
Oh, we're gonna need you guys.
Yeah, I figured. That's why we followed you. I'm like, I don't want to get my car involved, but FBI.
We appreciate it.
No. Thank you guys.
I can't believe you had the ball. I can't believe you had the balls to run the gate.
Bro,
I cannot believe he had the balls to run the gate.
I'm supposed to be on the lunch gate. You see the fucker hit somebody.
86 and 66. What?
Come here.
God.
What do you say?
God.
Look at this guy's face.
What the fuck is that?
Look at this man. He doesn't have any business being anywhere near a military base. He's got bigger boobs than me.
Well, to make a long story short, it turns out he's a foreign national as well.
Of course.
Not anymore. He's not.
Like, so, like, by foreign national, do you mean he's from a different country and he's actually a foreign national, or is he like a Moor?
No, he's the normal foreign national, not a Moor. But
I imagine he's in a facility somewhere now. Or actually, this happened in November of 25. He's probably gone. I imagine we can't have somebody who's a security risk to the military hanging around.
If you want to make a long story short, I could do that for you for this.
Let's watch the video and then.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
What do you say? Got some question in our order.
We need a supervisor for taser deployment and positive pressure on a vehicle. That's the final point of stop is going to be through the main gate of Eglin.
That's him.
Gloves? You need gloves? What's up, Kane? How's your training day going, buddy?
What's up, dude?
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
Oh, man, just, another day in the neighborhood. Some poor old timer was driving to the Army Museum, and we were like,
It was in the sand, bro.
I'm surprised they let him through the gate too.
Well, this gate's gonna get shut down. You fucked that barrier up.
Oh, did he smoke it?
Pictures of the locations prior to.
Oh no, it was like that before. He's been driving for 5-10 minutes.
The ones after. Yeah.
You want a bag?
I'm like 4 plus here. You can't have any money. So you got the shakes again, like they talked about doing before the daily dues. We got one to clear it out. Take it from prison. Let's go to the strip and take it from prison now.
What is that accent? He sounds like he's from Louisiana.
Who does?
The dude with the boobs.
I think he's altered. I think he's altered.
Yeah. Apparently being altered makes you sound like you're from Louisiana.
I was just about to say, imagine if I just got drunk and I just came out with a Cajun accent like the moment the liquor hit.
Yeah.
He's altered as fuck. And then you have, and here's where it starts to get really crazy, because now all of the people in charge are trying to figure this whole thing out, right?
Yep.
And nobody knows who's taking control. And you'll see.
Is this going to be a federal crime when you storm an Air Force base?
Oh, yes, it is. 100%.
Yeah.
But also, it's a state crime and a county, like a local jurisdiction crime.
County, city, state. All of it.
You'll see that one of the sheriff deputies is like, I don't know what to do with this. He just like, this is a complete clusterfuck, because he doesn't know. He doesn't know because. And
this doesn't happen very often, I imagine.
No normal people decide, I'm going to storm an Air Force base. That's not a normal thing people do.
Yeah. I imagine not.
Because normally you'll get shot the fuck.
Sorry, you were still talking. I didn't. Sorry.
Normally you'll get shot up, or this will happen. You'll hit a barrier or something. So
I am kind of surprised they didn't shoot him.
Well, I will say this. I had security forces training back, and now this was a long time ago, 2001 time frame.
Mm-hmm.
We weren't really taught to shoot things. We were taught to not shoot things, but like,
Gotcha.
he is very lucky he's still breathing. I'll say
Yeah.
that.
All right, let's let it play because it's already 10 o'clock.
Yeah, let it run.
So blew the game, right? No, he stopped. We got out. We bailed. I mean, we pulled rifles out, got out. Just let him through. Yeah. Kyle, are you ready to just sit in, man? Yeah. It's unlocked. That take me straight to the Pentagon. Right here. To the Pentagon. We were ordered. That's it right there. What's up, buddy? Good job, man. We don't have anything. Nothing yet. So whoever hit the button, you're my hero. Yeah. Thank you. You searching? Or did you check him? I just checked him. He's got change in one pocket. That's it. In the gym. He's gonna run it, okay? I'm getting a contact.
What, you ran over?
Once on a lifetime. Dude. Once on a lifetime. Dog. Hey, no damage.
I like to see. This dude's fucking weird. Is there on a Facebook photo of somebody?
Huh? Yep. Before y'all start going through on it, just keep yourself. Because we got to figure out jurisdiction. That's another problem.
Y'all can take the jurisdiction's fine.
Okay.
Because I mean, y'all are allowed on the base. I'm surprised the SRO didn't come out. If I'm being honest.
That was the most military thing ever.
He was.
Repeat.
That was the most military thing ever. When they're like, "Oh, we got to discuss jurisdiction," and they're just like,
"Yeah,
no, y'all got it. Y'all got it. It's fine. Let's work for us. I'm trying to go home early."
My favorite part was when he was like, "Who was the one who hit the button?" And one of the airmen was like, "It was me." He was like, "You're my hero."
You're my hero. Mr. Tackle says, milk bone for my girlfriend and I guess her sister. So I'm not accused of hate. Mine are still perkier than his. Made you say it. Thank you, Mr. Tackle.
Yeah, but the rest of this whole thing is just them like bro vetting around and talking to each other. You don't get really much out of it. But the whole point of this dude deciding his best plan was to drive into Eglin Air Force Base. Which, if you guys don't know what we do at Eglin, we do weapons testing, flight testing, and special operations shit at Eglin. So please, for the love of God, don't just drive into it.
Don't do that. Gary Ed 44 for $2. KTZed and KFARR and the doggies rock. Thank you so much, Gary.
Well, the doggies are the star. They are the star of the show. Everybody knows.
People don't come to see us; they come to see them.
No, you have to say they come for you, but they stay for the dogs. That's what
I guess maybe. I need one more super chat to hit my goal, and KFARR needs 6 on his channel. Everybody throw KFARR $1 or $2. Get him to that goal. We like goals here. We like to achieve our goals. Legal Fiction for the goal. Thank you very much. And one more says we did it. Thank you. We lost KFARR. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Like restream gen.
Oh, you ain't catching no crackheads.
Sorry, that was an accidental button push.
But if I can caution the audience in one particular way, it's please, for the love of God, don't go through any military base, checkpoint, or guard shack area, please just don't do that.
I think other people in our audience are smarter than that. If you ask me,
I think
Just
they
my
are.
opinion.
I think they are.
Yeah, for sure. All right, let's watch the rest of this video and then we'll talk at the end.
Picked him up northbound Lewis Turner because he smoked somebody over there by like the Subaru dealership. These two guys, there's two quote-unquote civilians. They're FBI agents, off duty. They just saw him smoke somebody on a bike. Yeah, so he fled from us all the way up. Yeah.
I'll turn my camera on in a second. I heard you going. So we have authority to search. Entered it. Yep, sure did.
Oh, you guys want? Oh, well, if you want to go ahead, go ahead. My bad.
It's all base property, dog. He can do whatever he wants. Yeah, we can do whatever.
If you want to go ahead, go ahead. Is OSI going to come out for federal charges on him? Cool.
He's probably a foreign national. The way he's talking, so.
I think it was that old timer that we drove past to the Army Museum, and he said, "Oh shit!" and flipped a U-turn behind us.
I don't know.
Oh, what's up, Ragusa?
I don't know.
We are not supposed to be doing this.
No, he came to the front gate.
It happens. Yeah, obviously. I guarantee you. Evidence CO page, because we were just on that bitch yesterday.
Where were we?
Yeah. Is it stolen?
No, he smoked a civilian on a bicycle or something down on Beale Parkway on Subaru. So these guys in the Subaru over there are like off-duty FBI, just got creds and everything. Saw it, called us, followed him. What? Yeah. Yeah, came up, saw it happen, followed him, called it in, all that stuff. So they were following him.
So they've been telling him the whole time, got you guys on?
Yeah, and then we picked him up at Lewis Turner. He took Lewis Turner, did a loop, took a right, down, went through the Army Museum, did a few circles around the parking lot, went down around the back of the Army Museum, came out on the side, jumped down on 189, came all the way down, made the left, stopped at the front gate. We got out, jumped out, hey, hands, and then it ran the gate. And I was like, hit the barrier, yes!
I was running up, dude. I seen you and I was like, yes, let's do it. Then he took off, y'all running backwards. Hey, Ragusa, good to see you again. Bro, we gotta stop doing that. Yeah, man. We have ID on him yet?
No, we don't have anything.
He didn't stop it. He ran over the lane closed barrier.
No, he stopped.
Oh, did he?
He stopped.
On top of the lane closed barrier. And then he got out of the vehicle to challenge him. Where's this guy at?
He's in the back of the car.
Don't take them off.
Yes.
We have to call EMS.
Okay. Who? EMS? No. Schlager's on the way though. Let me run his tag real quick. Good. Their EMS is coming out here to check him on him right now. Rob, did we get a name or anything from him?
What's your name?
What?
What's your name? I'm asking you what your name is. So let me tell you how this is going to work. If you don't provide me with your name, listen. You want all of his information from the car?
His info ain't on the car. He ain't the RO.
He's not the RO?
No.
What is your name and date of birth? All right, I'm struck.
Hey, Kaden, I got it. Hey, I got a photo of it for him.
No mother got to text this to me, right?
No, go ahead.
No, they just called it. They got to take minutes. Thanks, man. Y'all need this? Hasn't none of that on there.
Are you going to keep on to it or just hold on to it temporarily?
Hold on to it temporarily.
Yeah, if we need it, I'll come find you. 286, Eglin, FD, and EMS are on scene so far.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we just got his information. If you guys have the car, if you guys find anything, let us know.
Okay.
If not, I believe we're handling it.
Okay.
Maybe. I know FHP might be handling the traffic homicide. Because apparently the
Where
person
did that happen at?
on Beale Parkway over by Subaru.
So y'all been chasing him on Beale Parkway?
No, we picked him up on Lewis Turner.
Yeah, because I saw y'all.
And then he went to the Army Museum.
That's what I thought. I was trying to get on my radio to warn these guys.
So all that damage is from him hitting the individual, we believe.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So.
Yeah. Yeah. I was like,
Hey, trunk. Yeah, we're good. I was wondering where you were at, Rob. I was hoping you were still up on Lewis Turner. Glasses, right here. I need those. In a minute.
I'll give you a fair turn around there. Spread your legs out for me.
For what?
Spread your legs out.
Yeah, I'm gonna play former president. That's what I'm tired of him. I didn't say that. I think the biggest problem. I'm gonna jump to some goofy shit. Look at me over here relative over there. Hey, can you look at me? What? What? Are they too small for you? No, they're massive, bro. Are they? Are they? Wow, look at them. Wow, they're massive. No, hang on, they're pinpoint. It's because of the brown. These are there it is. Yeah, they're pinpoint. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Good. Dude, I don't even know how to write this. What? It's not shot pressure? No, positive pressure. Positive pressure? Correct. 286. So is this a mobile I can double check with the two witnesses, but I do believe they saw him hit the individual. Yeah.
Really bad luck that the witnesses happen to be off-duty FBI agents just hanging around.
Yeah, you can't get any more qualified witnesses than that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, those aren't the guys you want to see commit a crime. Like,
no.
Also, I'm hoping they were talking about his pupils and not his titties when they're like, are they big enough for you? I'm hoping they were talking about his pupils.
And then your plan involves invading a federal facility?
Yeah, like what was his what was the master plan there? Like, did he think he was going to lose him on the base?
I don't
Because
know
like
how that would happen.
I think Ace said it earlier. Like, that's like getting 5 stars in GTA. Like, you go where you're not supposed to, you're going to get even more fucking cars on you, and more than likely, it's going to be military people who have been bored for months, who have been waiting for something like this.
Absolutely. Super chat from Amy D40. For the goal for gold. That's a duck foot for the dogs. If you lay down.
Oh, she's too busy sitting like a freaking human being.
Absolutely. Because my Zine is very interested in this duck foot right now. Look at that cute face. Thank you so much for supporting the shows. KFARR is looking for 5 more over on his channel. Any denomination would do. And I would appreciate you supporting my co-host.
By co-host, she means the dogs, not Kate.
I do mean KFARR.
No, you don't.
Did we get this one?
No, sorry, I missed that one. My bad, Bright Star.
Bright Star for $2. Thank you.
For the goal. Thank you so much. We will pass. Oh, they're done with their duck feeder. I was like, we'll wait till they're done with their duck feed, but they're done. They are done. Thank you.
You all both saw it. So what happened over there?
Hoping you talked to him too. Well, we were going to lunch.
Okay.
We were coming out of somewhere. We saw it. I thought he hit a car.
Yeah.
Beale and whatever that intersection.
Okay.
Near where the Harley Davidson dealership is.
Okay.
We don't know if the guy was crossing the road or what. All of a sudden, you seen him hit something. Big poof of
everything.
Everything. He's flying to the median.
Yep.
And there's a dude crumpled in the middle of the ground.
Okay.
And he doesn't stop. And we're like,
so we're trying to figure out. We obviously have
jurisdiction.
Our criminal pool.
You got both, yeah.
Oh, dog. Well, we're trying to figure out what that dude's disposition is, because that's highway patrol's crash. But our pursuit onto federal grounds. So this is a great old cluster. So yeah.
Sounds like a conversation for a lawyer.
It sounds like a conversation for a supervisor is what it sounds like. I'm waiting on one. 286, 124. And per these 2 special agents, they witnessed this vehicle impact the pedestrian and then flee the scene.
Great move.
Good job.
Hey, dog. I saw Rob and I was like, I saw the truck. I was like, God damn.
Yeah.
Then I saw Rob and I was like, okay. Rob got it. Okay, cool. Rob, stay with it. Dude, He brake checked there. Dog shit.
I was ready for it. I knew he was coming because he kept sticking his head out the window.
Trying to peek out, dude. And then when we got over there, I was like, okay, I'm going to whip around and try to... That didn't work out.
It's crazy that bitch. He backed up off of that.
Oh, there's nothing. I'm on the rubber.
Yeah.
Main gate, main gate, main gate.
He's currently in the Okaloosa County. Am I pronouncing that right? I think I am. Okaloosa County Jail, being held without bond. He has a pretrial hearing scheduled for June 10th, 2026, with Judge Lacey Clark.
Hey, we have a supervisor coming up here, so you can be able to get from there to here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need you to listen.
You're sitting there talking through. You need to go back in there.
You are hooked up. He ain't gonna listen to nobody.
Can I have you stand over there so I can take some pictures? I want to take pictures of what happened to you.
Oh no, the Secret Service has 11 on Sunday.
Okay, well, I'm doing it on behalf of the Secret Service.
Oh.
Can I take some photos of your injuries? Can I take some photos of your injuries?
No, you cannot.
Okay. I can't take any photos of your injuries. Okay.
Legal door, please.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I don't like him.
All right.
If I can just
Nobody.
Explain how that will
Yes.
work for him in the long term, he will get extended into what the Air Force calls Eagle Eyes, which is our kind of our watch list or no-fly list kind of thing.
Okay.
He will be watched constantly by federal agents for the rest of his life, sadly.
I think that we need to let him serve his time for what he did just now. Hit and run, hit a pedestrian or a bicyclist, and get him out of here. Leave.
Yeah, and then
Goodbye.
put him in that catapult into the Atlantic Ocean I was talking about in one of my videos the other day. Like, just send him anywhere but here.
So he
I
hit
agree.
he hit somebody on a bicycle, which I had covered a story not too long ago with Doc, actually, where somebody hit somebody on a bicycle and ended up killing the dude on the bicycle. So he hit a dude on a bicycle, could be deadly. I don't think it was in this case, obviously. And then he tried to break and enter into a military base. Running from the cops, I heard Secret Service, FBI was involved, county police was involved, military police was involved, the military Facebook equivalent was involved, like all of these departments were involved. So make him pay the fines, make him serve the time, and get him out.
Are we going to roll into Feel Good?
Yes. Yeah, feel good and we're done.
9:20.
Did you want to stick around for feel good? We have to be quick, though. We can't be talking too much.
Yep.
All right. I have two feel good stories today. One of them is not so feel good, but I have a feel good that is linked to it. Do you remember KFARR not too long ago when I was talking about those Waymo cars that have been invading the area that I work? And
I think so, yeah.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just recently, this happened in the same area that I work. And I was telling you, they're crazy. They're crazy cars. They have no drivers. They block the roads. All of my cut throughs to get to the highway from my office building, they're just like sitting. They're not moving. They're just sitting, and you can't honk at them because there's no driver to say move or whatever. Yeah.
Here captured several of the self-driving cars just clogging up a neighborhood cul-de-sac. The people living in the Northwest Atlanta neighborhood say dozens end up circling their community. Channel 2 Steve Gelbach is on one street where they want the Waymos to stop.
Look at this shit.
It's almost every little cul-de-sac.
Did you see that shit? I'm telling you what, it's infuriating. It's infuriating to have these driverless cars. Look at all of them. This is a public road. This is a public freaking road.
It's almost every little cul-de-sac around our area. So I think it's a real problem.
Waymo after Waymo after Waymo enter this dead-end street, usually early in the morning.
I think yesterday morning we had 50 cars that came through between 6 and 7.
Neighbors on Battleview Drive started seeing the autonomous driverless cars 2 months ago. but the groupings and large number of Waymos just started circling in and out in the last couple weeks. They even shared video with us when neighbors used this little guy to put him right out here in the street to block the Waymos from getting into the cul-de-sac, and you can imagine what happened next.
Look at that shit. We had at one point 8 Waymos that were stuck trying to figure out how to turn around.
The Waymos are empty and not picking anyone up, and parents are worried, not only calling it excessive, but dangerous.
We're families, we have small kids, we have animals and pets, we've got kids getting on the bus in the mornings, and it just doesn't feel safe to have that traffic. Neighbors
reached out to Waymo and have not got a response. They've also contacted their council member, representatives, and GDOT, and don't know what to do.
We would just like to see them stay on main traffic roads. I don't think there's any reason to be on small residential cul-de-sacs if they're not picking up somebody.
Steve Gelbach, Channel 2 Action News.
Meanwhile, if it was like one car every once in a while, it wouldn't be that big of an issue, but not. They probably stopped it for like an hour and there's like 10 plus cars there.
They literally just sit in the middle of the street and don't move. They just sit there. It's crazy. So while somebody sent me, I think Yo Mama sent me that story. And so I was looking it up to find like the full video of it. And I found this, which made my heart happy.
With the human driver.
Just with the robot.
Yeah, we've explained that to the police as well.
We just want the Waymos to stop beeping at night. Hold on.
Get them.
So it's about 11:30 at night in Santa Monica at the Waymo lot.
You've got to stop honking. Stop honking. It's the middle of the night.
This is what you're trying to achieve, is the easiest way to immobilize these?
That's what we're doing tonight, yes. We're just exploring other options tonight, seeing how we can immobilize the Waymos.
Please step back.
So we're here during the day now. The Waymo lot is so stacked up. They've been in the alley, and look, the city gave them a ticket, and that is for being parked in the alley, a car being parked in the alley without a driver in it. That's a ticketable offense.
Get them.
Since law enforcement's limited to parking tickets, these vigilantes say they're trying to outfox and even reason with these robotic cars.
You got to stop. Just go. Go around the other way.
Doing what they call stacking Waymos, making an effort, they say, to make their neighborhood just a little bit more peaceful.
You trying to run me over? You could just drive around the other way, dude.
Vigilante, Waymo vigilantes. So they put a little piece of tape on their cameras and then the cars can't go anywhere.
Yeah, this seems like a great idea. Like the cars themselves, it seems like a great idea. But then like 3 seconds in and everything goes to shit. And it's just like, oh, yeah, let's wait a decade until we can figure this shit out.
I also came across a story, I don't have it queued up or anything, where one of these driverless cars killed a cat because a cat went and was like underneath the car, like just hanging out. It was a bodega cat, like a neighborhood cat that everybody knew and loved. And it was hanging out under the car, and a woman saw it and went to go try to get the cat. So the car did not drive over the person, but as soon as that person stepped onto the curb, dead cat. Because it didn't. If there was a person driving that car, they would have realized, oh, there's something under my car. This woman's trying to get the something under my car, and wouldn't have ran over the cat. So, what do you think about these Waymo cars? Weapons? Have you come across them in your area?
No, but not a good thing. Not a good.
No. Thing. Yeah, I agree. At least have somebody. If they're going to have these driverless cars, they need to have somebody on the other end monitoring the cameras and being able to do something in like that situation where you would obviously know something was under your car with the person saying, hey, there's something under your car, you know?
I equivalent them to drones in the military, but we always have people behind them.
Exactly.
Like an autonomous vehicle has no human behind it. And I don't trust that at all.
No, I've seen the Terminator movies. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. KFARR knows what I'm putting down. He's picking up what I'm putting down.
Now for the real feel-good story. I just wanted to rant about Waymo cars, driverless vehicles. Really, that's the only reason we watched that video, because they piss me off, man.
No, yeah, and they pissed me off too. Yeah, great story.
920th Rescue Wing shares images of dramatic sea rescue. Let's watch.
Nearly a dozen people recovering after a plane crash off our coast into the ocean. They were rescued by members of the 920th Rescue Wing based out of Patrick Space Force Base and the U.S. Coast Guard. And here's some of the video.
The Space Force is actually rescuing people now?
No.
I had no idea.
No. No.
What do you mean no? That's what the guy just said. The Space Force rescued them.
No. So
was it an Air Force detachment at a...
it's an Air Force base that like 80% of it did things associated with space. So when they made the Space Force, they turned it into a Space Force base. However, the 920th were there, and they were very much not Space Force.
I was just trying to give the Space Force some credit because I don't know exactly what they do. So
they probe
weapons.
They probe the aliens.
Weapons took that little tiny bit of credit. I was trying. No, that's fine. I just tried to put out a little crumb of respect on the Space Force, and Weapons snatched it back and said, "Nope, no." Yeah, exactly.
Well, okay.
Let's see what really happened here. Let's see what really happened.
Give them respect, but that's not in the scope of this channel's job. All I can tell you is that these 920th guys, they went out there on a training mission, right? They're on a training mission, and then
let's watch the video. Don't spoil it. Let's just watch the video.
I'm not. I'm saying, and then this unfolds. Play the video.
Amazing rescue. Again, everyone survived. Channel 9's Melanie Holt live at Holmes Regional Medical Center, where the survivors were flown after the crash. And Mel, it sounds like most of the injuries were not severe.
Yeah, we heard that there was at least one trauma alert, and there haven't been many updates since then. But we do know that everyone aboard managed to make it here, and they survived against the odds.
For the individuals in the water, they had already been in the raft for about 5 hours, and you could tell just by looking at them that they were in distress physically, mentally, and emotionally. But for us, we trained to a very high level to deal with this type of thing.
You're looking at images of an incredible rescue at sea. According to the U.S. Coast Guard, this plane departed Marsh Harbor, Bahamas yesterday and was en route to Freeport when it experienced engine failure. It crashed off the Central Florida coast where the 920th Rescue Wing, based out of Patrick Space Force Base, was training.
Challenging part heading out there was balancing fuel concerns with dodging thunderstorms.
They located a raft full of survivors. There was no wreckage in sight.
Them having no way to communicate or no radios out there. Once we flew over them, identified them, a thunderstorm was coming in, so they had their rain tarp over them for protection from exposure. We did a couple passes, and then we dropped our MA1 kit survival bundle, and within that they were able to spread out. There's food and water in there. I've not known anyone to survive ditching in the ocean, so the pilot would be worried about the sea sates, the crest, trying to land at the slowest but safest airspeed. And from what I've seen, I mean, for all those people to survive is pretty miraculous.
Now, we're still working to learn more about exactly what happened on that private aircraft and exactly where the folks aboard were headed when all of this happened. For now, we're reporting live here in Melbourne. Melanie Holt, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, as the details come out, it's even more.
I do enjoy a good rescue story. That was amazing. $5 from Cerebral Tackle. Thank you so much. I don't know why this is not going away.
The fainted sounds of weapons getting salty. His bases belong to the Master Chief now.
So what people don't get about that, it's actually really a big mission. So airplane goes down, right? And it's way far out there. It's closer to Bahamas than it is to Florida. And the Coast Guard, they don't have the range to go out there. But they happen to have, well, happenstance has put an HH-130 or an HC-130J Combat King out there. And that means we have an asset. We have something out there that can help, right?
Yep.
And it was because of that, we developed this scenario into a situation in which we could get the Jolly Greens. And I sent you guys pictures. You can use them. They're in the Booze Discord. Go look for them. Go find them. But they sent the Combat Kings sent the Jolly Greens in, and I have no idea how they did this. They shoved 11 people plus the 3-man PJ team, pararescue jumper team, into the helicopter. To like that's 14 people. This airplane is not designed for 14 people. Mind you, it has an air crew of 4.
It's like that Tesla with all those kids in it.
Yeah, it's like the Tesla with all the kids. It's like how are you shoving all these people in here?
Like the math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, it doesn't math. Like they're all literally sitting on each other. But one of the
they're safe though, so that's good.
Yeah. There you go. That is the HA60 Whiskey, our sort of new Jolly Green helicopter. Fun fact, one of them recently got shot to shit trying to save Dude 44's Alpha, meaning the pilot. He got shot up doing that. But that aircraft, and then also the Combat King aircraft, who quarterbacked. So when you do a combat search and rescue or a search and rescue, you have the Jolly Greens up there flying in to go get your guy. Like they're the ones who are going to go and get the guy. And this, what's funny about this one is they flew in and they dropped in the water and they swam over to the raft and they looked in the raft because the raft had like a tarp over it. And they're like, oh, there's 11 of you? Not 6? We were told there were 6. Now there's 11. So they're looking at their helicopter and they're looking at these 11 people and they're like, maybe this will work. But you have to give credit to the 920th and those guys.
Absolutely. Absolute heroes.
Yeah, because they had never done a rescue with the HH-60 Whiskey. It was a new aircraft for them. I mean, it's kind of the same as the old one, but it's a little different. But they transitioned. Keep in mind, these guys were on a train, like the HH or HC-130 was on a training mission. It was on a training flight.
Yeah.
Airplane goes down. Calls, the tower gets their beacon information. Calls the Coast Guard, and Coast Guard's like, well, we don't have assets that can get out there, but can see the Air Force asset that's out there, that HC-130. Calls them, is like, hey, can you do this? And they're like, yeah, sure. HC-130 goes out, locates, finds, fixes, secures the target location, drops rafts and supplies on them, and then stays on station, coordinates all the other rescue elements. It's the best feel-good story you could ever get, because you also have 11 people are saved, but also you have this whole like system of people coming together and doing their job, which a lot of people, and I'm talking to everybody here, if you guys don't know what the Air Force rescue community does, they do some really cool and crazy shit. In Alaska, Florida, off the coast of the Carolinas, and off the coast of New York. They're there.
Every coast, for sure. Weapons, thank you so much for explaining all that military stuff at the end of the show. I appreciate you. We're going to say goodbye to you so we can end the show. I really appreciate you coming on to explain all that stuff.
Well, thank you
I don't know enough about it. I know KFARR, I almost said his real name. Not that people don't know.
I'm
sure
it's a few years late for that.
I know he probably could have, but
Kevin.
Thank you very much for coming on. I appreciate it, and we will see you in the chat, and we'll talk to you later.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Everybody say
Bye.
goodbye to Weapons. KFARR. That's it. That's the end of the show. What do you have coming up?
I have got.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I've got 2 videos and 2 shorts out for everybody right now. So if you just became a member, go watch some stuff. That'll be out Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I don't know. One of those days. That's all I got.
Tomorrow on my channel, it is game night. Game night on the KTZed channel. We are doing trivia again. We like the trivia. It's fun. If you are a member, you're welcome to join. No need to turn your camera on if you don't want to. You can just do voice if you want to play. If you want to play along in the chat, we do have a poll the chat for the if you're playing and you don't know the answer, you want to get a second opinion, we do poll the chat. So it is audience participation tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern on my channel. I hope to see all of you there. It is a lot of fun. It's a very chill, relaxed hangout, not professional, just hanging out, sipping on a beer or a soda or something and playing some trivia with friends. Other than that, I have shorts coming out every day on my channel. Thanks to Hoopy Star, who is creating my shorts for me now. Shout out Hoopy Star. Please subscribe to my husband's channel. He streams Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I will see you all. We will see you all together next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern for another episode of Booze and Body Cams. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Oops, I hit the wrong button. I got it now. We're good.
You gotta look forward cause the salt is back. Swear to God I'm at the cul-de-sac. Yep, used to rub the lamps in my sultan's hat. And now it's all back to this cul-de-sac. Don't know what's ahead but you can't look back. Lot's wife is just salty Jack. You got them handshake deals in perfect packs. Yeah, gotta fall back to the cul-de-sac. Just step right side, step right back. Step forward twice, kick your shoulders back. Got to step left side, step to the back. We still